Take it away, Humi. Go.
Country roads, take me home.
It's
through
me,
the place.
Mario.
Hey.
Mario.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Anyway, hello, travelers and adventurers. It's me, your host, DM Winnie, back with another episode of Roll for Your Lives.
Woo.
Thanks for joining.
Let's hear it for Winnie.
Numbers. Your voice has gotten a lot higher. Winnie, you're sounding good though.
Oh. I've been practicing a new character voice.
Now we pulled the wool over your eyes, audience. I was numbers the whole time.
Oh my fucking god! Can I not trust anyone? Can I not trust anyone? And you would do this to me?
You lied to me.
I've never seen Stream Elements do this before. It gave us a little going live notification. That is so weird.
Thank you, Stream Elements. Very cool.
Thank you, Stream Elements. Very cool. Welcome everyone. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Roll for Your Lives. It is officially December, gang, which you know what that means.
We get presents?
Yes.
Of something. Hey, it's Ash!
Hi, Ash!
Hello, Ash!
Hello.
Everyone say thank you to Ash for Curse of Strahd.
Thank you, Ash, for Curse of Strahd.
Very good. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good. I spent the day licking the underside of rocks I found in the woods.
Man, I
That's
did
not
that
bad.
too. Oh my god, small world.
Okay.
It is
Yeah,
quite satisfying.
I spent my day with binoculars observing
Oh my god,
two
wait a
crazy
minute.
people. Oh my god!
Whoa,
Look.
thank you so much, guys. What the hell?
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
moly!
Oh my goodness.
Guys!
Thank you so much, guys, for the community subs. We got 5 community subs from Gruta and 2 community subs from Ash. Thank you so much.
Now
Wow,
seems like
now
a
I
good
know
time
mine.
to talk about the Double Downs December, because this
Oh,
means
yeah.
something.
Oh, and whoa, one more community sub. Thank you so much, Ash. Well, this isn't... Wow, thank you so much, guys. This
We're off
is...
to a great December.
Yeah, I gotta
We're
say.
off to
We're already,
a strong start.
we're already halfway to our goal. It's crazy.
We haven't even
Halfway.
explained the rules.
We haven't even explained the rules yet. So this is a great time to talk about the Double Downs December. For anyone who doesn't know, the Double Downs is what the party has officially decided to name themselves. It's canon.
Woo!
Woo!
So for the Double Downs December, we're having a little stream event. We're having a little holiday cheer. It's going to be similar to that we did for the Saving Throw Creep Show, but it's going to be a little bit more chill. And by that I mean we have 1 die to roll and not 2. So for every gift sub, a $3 coffee, or 300 bits, we will be making a saving throw of punishment on a D12.
Punishment.
Punishment. Which so far that means we have 8 punishment rolls to perform.
Holy shit, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me with that.
Holy shit. Thank you so much,
Jesus
guys.
Christ.
Welcome in. I'll just go over the D12 really quick since we're already deep in it at this point. Do you guys want to do... we gotta figure out how we want to divvy these up, because that's a... Oh my goodness. Anyway, so the rules of the D12. On a 1, we play a round of questions. A lot of these are taken from, I don't know if any of you guys have played, the game Kings.
Yeah.
Because none of us have. We're new to that. So,
So a lot of
Never
these
played
rules
it
are
before
taken
in my
from
life.
a game called Kings, because they all kind of fit in this kind of setting. So questions is when one person starts with a question and every person has to go on and continue and respond in a question until someone fucks up, and that person will take a sip. On a 2, I get to choose who takes a potion. On a 3, I have to take a potion. No. On a 4, this one was recommended by Humi, everyone has to say Happy Holidays, and the last person to say Happy Holidays takes a drink.
it's fucking shot. Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Sorry, got a little mixed up there.
On a 5, that's called Holly Jolliest, so whoever is the Holly Jolliest, aka the most tipsy, we kind of figure out amongst ourselves who is absolutely the most tipsy, and that person gets to decide who takes a drink. On a 6, the chat chooses who takes their potion. Giving you guys the power. On a 7, that's called Festivities. Anyone who's playing a Fey creature has to take a drink.
That seems very pointedly at a few of us.
It's half of you.
You know what you did.
There's an Eladrin, a fairy, and a changeling.
Okay, I see.
On an 8, that's called Normies, so anyone who isn't a Fey creature has to take a drink.
Yes!
This is targeted harassment.
On a 9, that's Rhymes. We have to go around and perform rhymes until someone fucks up.
We have to freestyle.
Freestyle.
Oh, shit.
On a 10, that's Categories. Same thing, but we have to go in a category till someone fucks up. On an 11, we roll twice. So we roll
Wow.
2 more.
Yeah.
And then on a 12, it's Group Potions.
Group potions. Oh my.
But enough of me explaining them. How about we get into the rolling?
Oh,
How many
gosh.
do we roll?
Yeah, how many do you guys want me to roll at the start of this? Do I just want to go one at a time? Because we have 8.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Thank you so much, Ash, and thank you so much, Gruta,
Dude.
for the gift subs.
We are
Let's
going
just
to be
get it all out of the
obliterated.
way.
We're going to be fucked.
Alright, let's...
Yeah,
how
Gruta
about...
says get it out of the way.
We'll start with one. We'll do one at a time so we can practice these, since this is the first day. We don't all know the rules just yet.
I know the rules.
9.
I don't know anything.
Rhymes. So the order in which we're gonna do this is the same in our portrait order, so it's gonna be
Mhm.
Audrin, Alvara, Villana,
Invisible Valana.
Invisible
Oh,
Villana.
so I have to make the word that people will rhyme
Hold on,
with.
hold on. Humi, Mina,
Derek!
numbers. And then me, which I guess, where do I fall? Do I start? Should I, or do we pick someone to
you
start?
should
pick
since
word.
you were-
I should start? Okay. Let's do simple. Cat. Audrin.
Matt.
Rat.
Hat.
Go ahead, Humi.
Who me?
It's a tat.
What?
That's a tat.
Oh,
Tat, like tattoo.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Pat.
Drat.
cat.
Already said.
Damn it!
Oh.
No!
Wake up, me hearties!
Or do you take a potion?
I take a sip.
Yep.
Not a potion.
We're trying not to go with the immediately 0 to 100 here. We want a nice.
I'm trying not to
slow
get immediately
Mind you,
inebriated.
There are rolls on this little game that mean that all of us have to take a potion. So just hold
That is
on your
true.
Okay.
hold on your horses.
Number 2.
I thought you have to make a whole like rhyme with it, like a sentence.
Mm,
No, just
No, just
no,
like a
it's just
word.
rhyming
Do a
words.
holiday rhyme.
Oh, at the 2, I get to pick who takes a potion. Audrin.
Fine. So be it.
Do it. Do it now.
Another
doing it.
one.
A little bit of ASMR for you guys. I call this one Rocks in the Glass.
I can't even hear it.
I heard it for a second.
Yeah. What's an
I call
11?
this one Uncork.
Oh, that's a good one.
And this one I call The Boar.
Yep.
We can definitely hear that.
What's an 11?
11 is rolled twice, so here we go.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
A 1 and an 8.
So a 1 is questions and an 8 is normies. So the normies, which is Audrin, numbers, and Villana question mark, take a drink.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta get a beverage out for this.
Ooh, baby, that stuff is smooth as silk.
I was at the alcohol center the other day, and I saw like some limoncellos,
Oh, did
and
you?
then I saw like a blood orange limoncello, a blood orange cello.
There you go.
Blood orange cello.
So I'm gonna have a little bit of that.
And a 1
We're
is
part of the string
questions.
section now.
So how should we, who gets to determine, like, who gets to start with questions? Do we just pick someone each time, or?
I guess it should be you, because Lord knows I will derail this whole thing.
It comes with a great cork pop. Hold on, catch this.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking
the-
about.
Give
So
me, give me a
nice.
little blow on top of it. Blow on top. Give me a little hoo hoo.
Okay.
Hi, Zachary.
Hi, Zacher. Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
it's like a jug.
I hope that boot juice has 3 X's on it.
It's like a tall, skinny bottle, so it's hard to, and it's like half full of liquid, so.
We like
For
liquid.
long.
We do like liquid. We're made of it.
Oh boy.
Cheers.
Okay, so we're starting with questions. Mina, do you think you'll level up this game?
Hi, Quinton.
Hey, Quinton.
What's a level up?
You don't know?
Was that a statement?
Oh, that's a question.
Oh.
That's not a
That
statement!
was a statement.
That was
No,
a
it's
statement.
That was a
it's the
statement?
question was a
Wait, that was
statement.
a
He was
question?
tricking
Oh,
you.
damn it!
Got you. Yeah.
Oh no.
You
No,
crafty little fairy.
I'm too easily convinced.
Get her ass.
And this is why fairies would probably end up taking all of our names, and we would be trapped forever in the Feywild.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna roll.
Oh my god!
Whoa, Quinton!
Please have mercy. We're only halfway through our 8.
Oh, thank you so much, Quintum.
Oh my
Um,
gosh!
Quinton, we love you.
Can I ask
Ignore
you to
these
just
really
roll
quick.
all of them at once?
Ignore these.
35. Drink for 35 seconds.
No.
Everyone, go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
That's
thank you so
straight
much for the
whiskey.
5 community subs. And I haven't even gotten to tell the audience yet what their reward is for these wonderful holiday gifts. Oh my god. So let me think. Well, how many do we have left? So that was 3, so we have 5 more for the original 8. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, 5?
Yeah, and then an additional 5.
Okay, so here's 5. Shit, so 1, 11, 12, 10, and 4.
11's a reroll.
11 is rolled twice.
Wait a minute, I think one of those is Happy Holidays.
Oh shit! Happy holidays!
Holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh, Valana, I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, oops.
Drink.
Ah,
Is
good
it-
job.
I think that's the 4, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, that's the 4 is Happy Holidays. Thank you for remembering that.
Yep.
We're still figuring it out.
So Valana drinks a sippy or a potion?
I took a
A
sippy.
sippy. So there's the 2 for the 11. So then let's do the 1 for questions. Someone else start.
Would
How's
you like
everyone
me to
today?
So we're
start?
level 7, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, one person has to start.
So we're level 7, right?
When did we level up?
I wasn't aware that was something that could happen.
That's not a
statement.
question.
That is not a statement. That is not a question.
You're right, I fucked it up.
It was just like a curious statement. Wasn't aware
Yeah,
that
Oh
No,
my
but
god,
I-
guys,
you
there
know-
was a 12! Did you guys see that? It's group potions!
gosh,
Oh my
okay.
Oh, I will be
God.
right back.
Oh my god! I'll be right back.
I knew this would happen.
Blood orange
I knew it would
cello.
Alright, hold on. A
Like
little
every
bit
time
of...
we introduce a new event, the campaign just gets derailed from the word.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah, I
Lord
don't think
knows.
we're playing D&D tonight. I think this is drinking game the session.
Audrin is floating face down in a local river. By the way... There you go.
Nice.
And what of this?
Oh,
Oh.
that's the ticket!
My
A little
god.
bit of pirate rum. Ooh, boy.
Alrighty.
I got a little Irish whiskey today to get me into character.
Ooh. Oh my god. Brutus. What? Dolce de leche liqueur.
I've probably
Very
never heard of that before. That
Ooh.
sounds delicious.
I am Beck.
That's what I was saying. That sounds really good too.
Yeah, well, I said it
love
first.
Dulce de leche.
Like, never have I ever? Well, how would I would love to do that, but
Actually,
how
I
would we
typed
be able to tell who's got their fingies down or not?
I think we could just assume that Audrin's going to lose.
Damn it! Well, what do you mean by that?
I am going to pour my drinky.
We could easily
I-
type that. If somebody just says two.
Alright, group potions. Cheers, everyone.
Down the hatch. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
17.
Here's-
And I feel good. Oh, I already took mine. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. As
Ugh.
long as you took it.
How to derail a campaign in 3 easy steps.
Oh
Yeah,
my
really.
god.
1. Alcohol.
Yeah, Jesus.
So then we have a 10 to
Ooh.
perform for that one, which is categories.
Oh gosh. All right.
The
this will be
category
fun.
is D&D monsters. I will start first. Boulette.
We're going down the row again, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you said
Yeah, so
What?
Audrin.
Boulette.
Oh, no, me now? Okay. D&D monsters. Okay. Doppelganger.
Goblin.
In honor of what we last fought, hag.
Beholder.
Wolf.
Kobold.
Mimic.
Someone already said. Observer. There, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
You're on thin fucking ice, Audrey.
Hobgoblin. It's not the same.
You're on thin fucking ice.
Are elementals monsters?
Yes.
Yes.
You certainly are.
Harask.
Ooh, good one. I'm gonna go with owlbear.
Okay, to avoid all the different subtypes therein, I'm just going to say dragon, and now no one can say dragon, or wyvern, or red dragon, or
Okay,
silver
fair enough,
dragon,
fair
or
enough.
nothing.
Bugbear.
Nothic.
Elithin.
Did someone say golems?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
that's
golems.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. Bone Devil.
Ooh. Nice.
Death
Good.
tyrant.
That is good.
Generic highwayman / bandit.
That's not a monster.
It's not a monster.
Oh, it has to be a monster.
Yeah.
Not a creature.
Drink
Oh
up.
man, I
Drink
remember.
up.
I remember page 48 of the
Man.
Monster Manual. Generic Robert
He's like banditry makes monsters of us all.
Okay, I'll take it.
Whoa,
It's
that's
good? Oh, I want to try.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, baby.
All right, now we got the 5 rolls
Oh,
from
no.
Quimtum.
Tres leches en esta economía.
I really want to try that with some tres leches cake. I'm curious now.
Before I do these next 5 that were gifted by Quimtum, thank you so much, Quimtum. Let me just go ahead and say that the reward, or the cheer, some might say, we made it to where whoever tosses 3 gift subs our way during this time gets a free little Santa emote made by me. So I owe an emote to Quimtum, to Gruta, and to Ash. Thank you guys so much. We so much appreciate you guys' support. You guys are amazing. We love getting to have these days with you guys. This is going to be a fun month.
You're honorary members
You.
of the Double Downs.
5
and
more,
if we ever
let's
get
go.
party wipes, we're going to be wondering why you weren't there to save us.
Oh, happy holidays. Oh, no, wait.
That's horse.
That wasn't on there. I'm just going to start saying it.
Happy holidays!
Every
For
time they
Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays! No,
Wouldn't
but I
a
thought that was
person-
I thought that was 4. Wasn't
It's
that 4?
4.
Yeah, no, I totally, fucked it up.
So a 7
Oh,
is...
Happy Holidays.
It's not.
Happy holidays.
Oh wait, never mind.
So a 7 is festivities, so fey creatures, drink up.
I'm drinking. Go, 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 go. Oh, that was a good drink.
But an 8 is normies, which is the rest of you, so drink anyway.
God damn it.
It's so funny.
dude.
I was just about to take a sip of my drink. It's perfect time.
Wait, I got a 3! The DM takes a potion? Are you serious?
Ah, get in there.
Come on, we haven't
Are
even
you
started the session and I'm gonna be 2 potions in.
2 potions
Gosh.
deep.
Dude, you think you got it bad? This is my fucking 4th one.
You made the rules.
Are you taking
Yeah.
potions or
Are you
tips,
taking
Audrey?
extra? What's happening?
And yeah, you were there when we charted this.
I started out with 1 because I have a problem.
Okay.
And Himbo.
And we got an 11,
Dragon
which
is
is a
following too.
Double.
And a himbo dragon's
Oh.
followed too. Oh, thank you for the hydrate,
I need
Sippies
a
Gruta.
hydrate,
I'm
actually.
gonna need it.
Thank you.
Cheers, everybody.
Hydrate sippies in the chat.
Cheers.
boys.
Did we have like a mob of like stalkers that are just following our party
Uh,
around? If we
Yeah,
get
basically.
TPK, I'm gonna take this as an offense, frankly. That you guys just sat there and watched.
They're like fans, like from Forrest Gump, where they just start following him around.
Oh my god.
Bonjour.
It's like Team Yell in fucking Pokemon Sword and
Oh my
Shield.
god.
9. That is rhymes. So should I start with a rhyme?
Can it be like a full sentence so we could make like a song or something?
I think
I don't-
words,
see-
single words. Are
That
gonna
might be
quicker.
hard.
I was gonna say, like, do you
'Cause
expect
we-
us to like
We need
make
to get back to
lyrics?
the campaign.
Okay, I want a Shakespearean sonnet, alright?
Oh,
Keep the
shit.
tune and 1, 2, 3. I'm joking.
Okay,
It has to be in 3/4 time.
starting the rhyme. Bird.
It has to be in math.
Is it my-
time.
Is it
Yes,
my
it
turn?
goes directly to you after me.
Absurd.
Heard.
Word.
Perturbed.
Heard.
Did you say bird?
Heard.
Heard,
Bird.
no, heard was said, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, Alvaro
Oh.
said heard.
No, I did
Mm.
not say herd. I said curd, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Well, y'all
Yeah,
are
have
missing
you ever heard
the
of curd? It's
obvious,
fucking food.
which is turd.
Coagulating milk.
go ahead, Win.
But numbers didn't
Cheese
go.
curd?
Yeah,
I
you
just
just said
said-
turd.
You just said
Oh, absurd.
Nerd.
That
I
was
said
said.
I said absurd.
Yeah,
I
that
said
was said.
absurd.
You did?
Yep.
I
he
keep having
did.
bird with
He
absurd
did.
all the time because that's
Alright, we gotta
hilarious.
figure out another way to go about this because everyone keeps cutting out and y'all's words sound like other things.
Well, you know what? Maybe we should just type it out.
That's
can
actually
type
not
it.
a bad idea.
Yeah, that's type of now.
not a bad option when you
Shit.
think about it.
Type in where?
In the
Because
chat.
What if people type the same?
Chat, or we could make a just.
If they type the same one, then you fuck
chat.
up.
Yeah, then you goof.
You still gotta go
Let's
like
do
in the
it.
order.
Let's
Yeah,
do it in
yeah,
Discord
yeah.
because I don't actually have a Twitch account.
Oh, okay.
That's surprising.
And then the 11 is a roll twice. Let me just do 2 really quick.
No.
A 1 and a 9. 9 is
Happy
rhymes
holidays.
again. 1 is questions.
Questions.
God damn it, I'm bad at these. Alright, y'all elect amongst yourselves someone to start.
We have to rhyme in a question format.
Oh.
Blue?
Absolutely.
No.
I like that idea. And instead of the stakes being a sip, it's a potion.
Do you like that idea?
How much do you like it?
I'm not quite so sure.
Oh,
That
that's
is
a
a
statement!
That is a
Right.
solid
It was
statement.
Curved on it. The tone.
It
The
doesn't
tone
matter.
doesn't
It's
matter.
not a question. You don't get to
You have
go.
a fucking
I'm
my
on
fucking-
Berkey.
I'm not so sure. You can't just end any sentence.
Whatever they put on
With
the
the
teleprompter,
word
he
for
will
the
read.
You're basically saying I said question mark at the end of
There
your
was a long
statement.
pause there too, but
I did the same thing last round, and now you gotta fucking drink up. Face your consequences. Face the music.
Me hearties, oh ho.
And then a 9 is rhymes. Let me just calculate the counter really quick. So there was 8 plus 5. I can do math. We're at 13, everyone. Congratulations, we're at 13.
Also-
Woo!
We're
Round of applause.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't even played D&D yet. Holy shit. Okay,
We're getting there. We're getting there.
we're gonna do rhymes, and it's gonna be really fast. Flower.
Say
power.
Hour.
Power.
That was just said. My
Oh.
dear.
No, that was with a. You said it with a T?
I thought
No, he said power.
I said
Yeah.
power, like you know.
She said power. So
And
she's
Valana, you
out.
said power?
Yeah, I'll
You're
drink.
out.
Oh, I had glower in my
Oh,
pocket.
glower's
Ooh,
good.
that is a nice one. Yeah.
Nice word
I was gonna say
choice.
mower.
No!
We would have made you drink good mower, sir.
Yeah, mower. Come on.
Oh, come on, he did his
Oh,
best.
Well, luckily Valana done goofed, so you're safe for now.
Alright, Alvaro, let's get into that session recap. We haven't even played D&D yet. Let's go.
Sure.
Wait, you want to play D&D?
Andrew!
So for our session recap, it was our 25th session actually.
Oh my god, you guys in the counting. Holy shit. Sorry.
After comforting the risen Miss Donnie, the party was interrupted by Ophelia, who was gleeful to share her developments on the investigation. Or in the investigation, I suppose. The party... I've got a lot on my mind. Oh, well, in it. Alright, anyway, sorry. Baldur's Gate. The party quickly informed her that she was late, mocking her as she left with her proverbial tail between her legs. After a normal night, excluding Number's peculiar and chilling nightmare, the party reconvened over breakfast at Thorn Manor and discussed recent events with Lady Thorn, including their resurrections and the subsequent attack. As they began to discuss Arania, Humi shifted into her, causing Lady Thorn to gaze in disbelief as she believed Arania to have been dead for years. She explained that Arania had been part of the Fated Few adventuring party along with herself, Kite, Andor Moreno, and Kithri Goodearth. After undertaking an adventure to Froysal, they got overconfident during a cavern expedition and Arania was killed. This happened about 50 years ago. Following a surprise revelation, the party were told to spend another day in Balredin as Lady Thorn's connections gathered additional intel. As Lady Thorn's niece, Arya, showed up again, she shifted her hair color upon Humi's request, which prompted Humi to take Valana upstairs, as Humi confided that Arya may be Humi's child. The party then left for the docks to witness Valana depart and undertake her expedition with Justin Rowley and the First Lady Observers to Froysal, and that's where we left off.
Alright, thank you so much for that session recap, Alvara. So when we last left our heroes, you all had just stepped off the ferry and parted ways with Valana, ready to spend a day in Balverdon. What are you
You
all
know what
doing?
just clicked for me?
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was thinking about the recap, and I heard Arya. Is that because she could like shapeshift her hair and stuff, and also Arya from Game of Thrones was kind of a shapeshifter like
Oh, I've
that?
never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, never
But
mind.
yes, that's
It was just
exactly
a
why.
crazy
J.K. Rowling.
coincidence.
Yes, bring the Game of Thrones fans in. We need.
You are so right, as a matter of fact.
I mean,
Quote by J.K. Rowling.
Thank you. I knew I was correct. I'm sorry about that.
It's spelled differently though. Let's see.
is it? Is there multiple ways to spell that?
Arya is the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if it was Arya or Arya, but I went with Arya.
Her name's Arya.
Not my
Like a
area of
song.
expertise.
Shut up, Budgeon.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my god.
That's like those names that you like. You spell it out really long, like Ashley Ashleigh.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking hate that shit, dude. That's like the fucking white person special. It's like,
The white person
come on.
special. Oh my god, it's true though. Anyway, you guys had just stepped off the ferry, you had parted ways with Alana and said your goodbyes. Now what do you all do? It is around 9 in the morning.
Does anyone have something
Are you
like
having a fucking
they would-
giggle?
they would compel the party to do? Because I have something my
That's it.
character would
I thought you said
want
you
to
did.
compel the party to do,
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
somehow.
Speak up.
I guess I would suggest to everyone, hey, let's check out. Oh, I need to look at my notes.
What is so
was it
fucking funny,
called?
Audrey?
it's,
Kid's got them alcohol giggles.
it's just nuts to me how it's just like cold open, now play D&D. It's like 5 shots later. It's like, oh, okay, I'll figure it out.
Numbers is gonna say I think we should all check out the Terrace of Devotion actually, because if there's any place we could find more info about Arania's what's the word for when they like the god she is like involved with, Irithic. If there's anything we could find out about Irithic, it would be at the religious center.
That's a horrible idea, and why would you even suggest it?
No,
No, I'm just kidding. Retract that. Sure.
Does anyone else have something to say?
As a DM, might I just throw in also that don't forget that Adelaide had ushered you guys to visit the North Winds Emporium also at this
Oh
day.
yeah.
Oh my god, Audrin!
I'm sorry, that was so funny.
Get it together, man!
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Do we actually know where the Terrace of Devotion is? Didn't I pass by it or something?
You've seen it in passing. Thank you for the hydrate, Sukukuruto. You've seen it in passing. You need this.
I don't want to talk about it.
You've seen it in passing, but you didn't actually like enter. You just kind of saw it from like afar.
But so I know where it is, like geographically.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said I know where it is geographically, though.
You can take a guess. Though the closest spot you are near right now is indeed the North Winds Athenaeum, because you are in the Waterside District.
Well, I ask using the term geographically because I have like a knack. Well, my character does have a knack for
Right.
like maps and geography. And
You think
stuff
you
like
could probably roll an intelligence check?
that.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Nope.
It might
For gore.
it might take a little time, but you think you remember just about where it was.
Okay, gang, I think I just about remember where the Terrace of Devotion was. Does anyone want to follow me there, maybe, so we don't split the party?
You know,
Cool.
sure, why not?
Thanks.
So you guys are not going to the North Winds Emporium?
Not
Well,
yet.
Not yet.
We
It's
could go
always-
after.
Yeah, it's only the morning. We got all day.
Or did she usher us there in the morning?
In the morning.
Oh, she said morning?
Oh,
we
I
should go
don't-
there first.
Yeah,
then.
I guess we should probably go there.
Shift starts taking off in that direction. Wait, guys, come on, follow the dog.
Oh,
All right. Well, in post, we can just remove the last 5 minutes of gameplay there. Hey, gang, why don't we go to the
Somebody
North Winds Emporium, where
Somebody could just jump in and say, God.
So
Nope,
Audrey's
nope,
gonna
nope.
pipe up.
oh
and he's
no,
gonna
this
say,
is a disaster. Y'all have had too much already.
I know this is a mess. Audrey's gonna pipe up, and he's gonna have like a little notepad he's writing in that he pulls from his jacket, and he's gonna say, "Oh, looks like we've got a full itinerary for the day." And then he shows it to numbers, and it just says North Winds Emporium, and then it says Terrace of Devotion, and then there's 3 question marks.
I think we should go to the North Winds Emporium first. Sounds like whatever needed to be discussed there was rather important.
certainly.
All bless Gruta with the hydrate sippies. This is the support the party needs.
I know. Can I roll perception to see if I see any like conspicuous dragons just like around the corner?
Yeah, roll a
watching
perception
us?
check.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Damn it. Damn it.
You rolled a 3 stealth. 21?
Do I see a
Anyone?
dragon? Do I see a dragon?
You know, it's the oddest thing, but as you're looking around, as you're seeing the city of Balden kind of begin its busier pace as the morning continues, you look through the crowd, and for a split moment, it's the strangest thing. It's like you see like a ripple kind of in the air, and like almost like a mirage. You think you see like the imagery of this bronze dragon just sitting there, but once you
Audrey-
blink, it's gone.
Audrey's going to observe this while taking a flask out of his jacket. He squints his eyes, observing what he's seeing, and then slowly puts the flask back in his jacket.
I thought you were going to say they were flying overhead like Ho-Oh in the first episode of Pokemon.
Oh, that's so sick.
Anyway,
Oh, copper!
It's
God
more-
damn it! I
it's
keep
more
saying
Emporium.
bronze. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
god, it wasn't
Gruta.
Gruta, it was a different dragon.
No,
You're gonna
it
have
was
to kill that
copper.
dragon,
Did I say
Gruta.
bronze? I meant copper. All right.
Make a dice go away that I accidentally clicked on.
It's okay. We'll get rid of it. Anyway, we're going to the North Winds Emporium. Change maps,
Yeah.
everyone.
This is
The natural one.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Dude, I don't know what
Not-
you expected, but
not
starting a
good.
campaign with like 4 shots.
Yeah.
I
No,
thought
that's
it-
where you get us drunk, and then
That's-
we're like, all right, now play D&D.
I thought it would
That's
be
the way you
better
do
this
it.
time because
No,
fucking
you're right.
we set
That's
less
fine.
shot redeems on it, so I thought
Yeah,
it would
but-
be better this time.
Well, people are very generous, and here's another thing. I think this is good, actually. We're gonna do our best work. You wait and see.
Y'all are gonna
Uh,
cook.
Winter, you are very much forgetting the fact that there are no longer any safe rolls on these.
Winter, no, not yet.
What do you mean not
Take
yet?
it away. Take it away.
Why? That was the whole point.
I can make my entrance.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to put numbers down twice.
Can you put me down 3 times?
I can try.
Oh, I could be most of the party. I mean,
You can,
just
actually.
saying.
Actually, it's fine, Winter. You can put it how you had it. I'm tipsy. Don't listen to me.
Okay. There you guys all are. Arrange yourselves however you see fit. I love the
I'm gonna
animations.
take the helm because I think I'm probably one of the more sober ones here and have still a decent enough charisma to where I
Oh,
can.
I'm just
not at
gonna
all.
step in front.
Fuck no.
He's
Fuck no.
sprinting to the door.
Okay, so
I'm
once
tired
again,
of Alvara not getting the respect she deserves for her high charisma.
you all begin to make your way through the Waterside District, and within quick enough time, you make your way to the front of the North Winds Emporium, still smelling that same smell of burning incense coming from within.
We enter.
Okay. So as you step in, you see Adelaide. Okay, Humi.
Just on the table.
Kumi crashes into the table and destroys 500 gold worth of wares.
So as you all
Oh.
go in, you see Adelaide just tending to the wares here and there, and you see an unfamiliar face assisting Adelaide with changing the shelves. Mina just fucking disappeared into the Aether.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened. Mina, what did you
Where
do?
did Mina go? I tried elevating her.
I see
Mina's
it.
in the walls.
I see Mina.
Oh,
Where
there
is
you
she?
are. I see it. Mine just
Oh,
didn't
am I
have
on
my
the second
elevation.
floor?
No, you're not.
you're
Your
on the
elevation
first
was
floor.
raised.
Yeah.
Mina got raptured. So you all see an unfamiliar face conversing quietly with Miss Adelaide while carrying a couple wares here and there. Would you like to describe your new character?
Oh, nobody saw it coming. I didn't
Whoa.
spoil it at all. All right, so
Woo!
I guess walking in, you would see a relatively tall, about almost 6 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Younger woman, maybe between the ages of 20 and 25. She has light blue skin, similar to Adelaide, who you had met prior. She has long, flowy white hair and blue markings scattered across her body in the shape of what appear to be almost swirls.
Does she look like that character that suddenly appeared between Alvara and Humi on screen?
Yes, it's such a coincidence.
Can I roll to discern the race of both? Because Adelaide, I only met in passing, really, and this new character. Can I roll to see if I'm familiar with like the type of creature this is? I guess?
Absolutely. And also, thank you so much for the coffee, Quintum. Wait, that's another roll
what-
on the d12.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh.
What type of roll do you want, by the way, DM?
Roll. Just roll an intelligence check.
Just straight in.
Just straight int.
Oh, we didn't go over inspiration, by the way.
Oh, fuck!
Oh yeah.
I got so excited to talk about the holiday event. Okay, go ahead.
Did my roll not register?
No.
It's right there. It's a 15. It got stuck on the die.
Where is it?
It's right out front.
Oh, I
near the
see it.
sign.
Do you plus anything to that?
It's a +2 modifier.
So
for
17?
intellect. Yep.
Okay, I will answer this intelligence check, and then I will go over inspiration. I am so sorry, everyone. And then we will roll that d12. Actually, we're gonna save that d12 for break, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Save it for break time.
I think that's wise.
The next round of rolls is gonna
For
be
the
at break
love
time.
of God, mercy.
Yeah, everyone leave Audrun alone. He's a little gone.
You
No,
bullied
I'm
him first.
fine.
You made him take the first shot.
I didn't make him take the 4
I
other
am
ones.
fully cognizant,
That's true.
in control, and ready to play D&D, actually.
Actually. So, observing the two, this isn't a race you're fully familiar with, but you at least know of them and about them to be able to discern that Adelaide and this new figure that is off to the side are both Air Ganassi.
I figured. I just wanted to know in character.
Especially with
Okay.
the way Lady Adelaide's hair just kind of seems to be bouncing in a wind that's not really there, and a little bit of like a breathiness she has to her voice and a lightness in her step. Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy.
Hell
Hydration.
yeah.
So real quick, let me go over inspiration since I got reminded. Thank you so much. So player inspiration was voted on last week between all the players, and it was given to Humi.
Yay.
And then community inspiration was voted on over in our Discord server, as we do every week. So the audience gets a say in who gets another point of inspiration each week, and that was given to Valana? Question mark.
Here we go.
But Lana's farewell.
I know. I'm gonna need it. I don't have luck anymore as a feat.
Oh shit.
So as you all usher in, Adelaide looks up to you with a big smile, with the apples of her cheeks swollen, of her round face, and she goes, "Oh, welcome in, everyone. There's someone I've been wanting you to meet. Actually, this is my niece. Go ahead and introduce yourself, dear."
Well, hello there. My name is Aurora. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Oh my gosh, she's got a draw.
Oh
My
my
name's
Whoa.
Nina.
gosh.
Huh?
What you guys didn't see was the like 2 weeks of coaching that Winnie gave to formerly Valana before this character.
Now listen.
I think I told you last Monday that that's what I wanted to do, and then we haven't talked about this.
Yes, I only just remembered
Oh my
today.
God, that's so funny.
Okay. Take it away, everyone.
Numbers is gonna say it's nice to meet you, Aurora, and thinking that she's just another customer in the shop. He's gonna go over to Adelaide and say, "Hi, Adelaide. How are you?"
Oh, hello there, sweet dear. How are you doing this evening or this morning? That's who this
not
is. Yes, that's who the new emote is.
Dude,
It's so funny. We were like 2 weeks early with that shit.
We accidentally unveiled the emote a little too early, but you know what? It made for some fun foreshadowing. You're right, Gruta.
that was the teaser emote.
The teaser for what was to come. This fucking Chad-faced emote.
There's a reason for that.
Look at the new avatar too.
Yeah. New reactive.
Unfortunately,
New react.
Tailspire, sadly, does not have good clothing choices, really.
Oh, you mean a
So-
Hero Forge?
Yeah, Hero Forge, excuse me. So, what you see is more how I envisioned her outfit to be. Tailspire, I just made her look like a, like that because it was the only, like, cute outfit.
Excuse me, we're not gonna bash Hero Forge because we need that sponsorship deal eventually.
No, I
I
love
mean,
Hero
yeah, I
Forge.
mean, they do great job with the
The
minis. They
clothes.
just need better slutty clothing.
The closing choices while limited are still very abundant, and we appreciate Hero Forge for what they do.
Thank you,
Please
Aurora.
sponsor us.
Please
Yeah,
sponsor
yeah.
us and give us money.
I just dropped the full character art over in the Discord server, by the way, for anyone who wants to take a look at it.
Okay. So Audryn is going to slick his hair back a little bit, fluff his big old ponytail. He's gonna approach and then kind of like slyly lean over on the table next to him and go, "Oh, hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. Audryn, leader and brains of the Double Downs. Maybe you've heard of me."
Audible scoff from Aurora.
Okay, Winnie's
So
coming right
Aurora
behind.
will look down at Audryn because she is taller than him.
That's true. An inch. All right, let's start.
How tall is Audryn? Because I'm 6
He's
feet.
5'11".
Oh, he's 5'11"? Okay. So she'll only look slightly down and be like, "Wow, is that so? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Aldrin, the brains of this group.
That's exactly right. You know, I like the way that sounds coming out of your mouth.
Do you now?"
And he's gonna look to Adelaide and he's gonna say, "You didn't tell us that you had, a worthy compatriot that frequented your little shop here. And we do happen to be recruiting."
Oh, well, I've mentioned my niece in passing before, but I'm happy you were all getting to meet each other today. She's been needing some new friends. She kind of says with like a hand over her mouth, like a whisper, but like obviously everyone can hear it.
I have plenty of friends.
Well, this lot right here is a quite good company, and I think you all would get along quite well.
Well, I'd say I'd have to have a drink with them first and make my decision afterwards.
Well, why don't you give them a little tour around the town, dear? You'd know this place better than anyone.
I guess then I almost said I'm gonna say Volana so many times as an FYI. Aurora's gonna turn to the party and say, "Well, would y'all fancy a tour of the city?"
To this,
Uh,
Winnie's going to walk up next to Audryn and go, well, first. What?
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Well,
I'm the brains of the operation. Please follow. No being around.
You can do this. We believe in you.
You got this.
Come on,
Oh, I'm
Humi,
not
let's
very
go.
I guess Aurora will be a little bit taken aback and say, "Well, surprise, I didn't expect to see two identical handsome faces here today, but here we are."
Audryn's gonna kind of look at, kind of gonna rib him with his elbow a little bit, and he's gonna go, "Oh, well, you know what they say, so nice, you see him twice."
As a matter of fact, Aurora, we could use a tour around the city. In fact, we'd love to see oh shit, what was the religious?
The Terrace of Devotion.
The Terrace of Devotion. If you're familiar with its location.
Sorry,
Uh,
I had a moment where I forgot where I was. I'm playing D&D. I got okay. Well, sure. I know exactly where that is. I'd be more than happy to take you.
Excellent.
On that note, while we're doing introductions, after all, can I cast Prestidigitation on the floor just in front of these two Audrins, and create like a little sparkler effect, like almost like little firecrackers or something?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
What's
Try
the
to-
word for an anti-wingman?
Try to get them to jump back a little bit.
A ground man.
Do we have to roll a death
Ground
save,
control,
maybe?
yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm not trying to hit you with it. I just want you to get alarmed and like take a step
it's just
back.
it's just a visual effect. So
Me
Yeah.
personally?
No, not you. Them two.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you might too, depending on how you perceive it. But
Probably not. I doubt that a little sparks would scare me.
Okay, so a bunch of little firecracker-esque sparks begin to pop off around both of the Audrin's feet.
Y'all putting on a show or something?
They
I-
You have no reaction to that?
yeah.
No,
What?
no, Audrey's gonna step back a little bit and then cast a little bit of the fuck are you doing, man? I'm busy here to Alvara, knowing exactly who would sabotage him at this point.
Alvara's gonna step forward in between them at that moment, as was her plan, if she can. And just sort of clear her throat and just introduce herself and say, Alvara Silmia, and please pardon the two idiots alongside each of my shoulders. I'm the real brains of this operation, mage, arcanist, and all-around extraordinaire. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh shit.
Oh my, wait. What's happening?
Alvara's just gonna roll her eyes.
Oh! I'm gonna say, well, aren't you just a pretty little thing? It's a pleasure to meet you as well. And she'll shake out her hand. She'll reach out her hand to shake yours if you would take it.
Yep.
And as you shake her hand, she's got a bit of a grip. You can tell that she's probably pretty fucking strong. That's all.
Okay. Is there anything about her physique too? Like, does she seem well built, like a warrior type, or does she seem just like she gained like a strength because she has to move around a lot of heavy inventory in a magic shop? Like, in other words, does she seem like she's trained to be a combatant, or maybe has had some adventuring in the past? And if you want me to roll for it, I will.
How can you tell that based on someone's muscles alone?
Scars,
I'm
physique,
tall
are you
and
cut? Do you have like a
I
lot
have-
of dirt on you, or like?
I have
Grime or-
lean muscle. I can tell you that's visible.
Have you ever
I
seen someone in real life that is like Jack, and you're like, all right, that person could probably kick someone's ass?
I'm
Yeah,
not
something
like
like
jacked
that.
in that sense, though. Like visible, like looking at me, like you can see that I'm toned and muscular, but not like overly jacked.
Okay, all
Do you
right.
have
but
like any scars, maybe indicative of like a past, like an adventuring past, or any like tokens or items on you that might indicate any sort of history?
You know, guys, we could just ask, have you fought something before? Like, that's real fast.
I rolled.
I mean, if you have,
I'd
Staring at Aurora
I'd rather
right
now.
passively get it.
you could probably look at. I'm not obviously going to be holding them in my arms, but I would imagine that at the ready,
On your back or
maybe
something.
on my back, I have a massive great axe, and I have a.
He has a great what?
And a
Excuse me.
Audrey's gonna step back up.
and I have a mace.
Okay. All right.
So she's strapped.
Amazing.
Alvara kind of registers that as she's shaking her hand, and then she'll just nod and take a step back again between these two dolts.
And where the hell is Mina?
I don't
Flying
know.
Right here.
to
Oh,
Adelaide.
there she is.
I'm right next to Adelaide. I'm just enjoying the show.
Mina had a little fizzy lifting drink and stuck on the ceiling.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks
You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed.
and sterilized.
Which now has-
You
You
get
are?
nothing.
Nina,
Whoa.
pretty big.
And you're pretty tiny. Are you a fairy by any chance? Wait, would I know? Obviously, I know. Would I know what a fairy looks
yeah,
like?
you'd know that's
Yeah.
a fairy.
Okay, but like, are you a fairy?
I am, yes.
Well, that's very interesting. You're far away from home, ain't you?
That is true. It's been a while since I've been home too. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, all of you. You seem like a nice group of people. She's gonna glance over at Humi and Audrin and just sort of like chuckle.
I'm just gonna pipe up and be like, we can be nicer, if you join us we know the fine establishments around here. If you join us at Chilled Seas, first round's on us.
The finest establishments. It's a fucking Chili's.
The Chili's.
The goddamn Chili's.
I'll buy your first drink.
Oh. Well,
No,
that's very kind of you.
no. They'll buy your second.
Oh.
Oh, what do you know? Come
I
on.
can't say no
I'm the
to
better
you.
looking one.
Now, I heard that y'all were trying to get to what the hell did number say it was called again?
The Terrace of Devotion.
Terrace of Devotion.
Terrace of Devotion. I could take you there now if you'd like, or were you intending to shop here for a little first?
We were chatting with our friend Adelaide. Say, Adelaide, you've been instrumental in our quest with Miss Donnie, and we wanted to thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, it's my pleasure, dear. I'm always able to call in a favor for Lady Thorn when she needs it, and you seem like a good sort that needed it too.
Well, we'll hope to cash in another favor one day as well. Such as right now, with a discount on your fine wares. What do you got?
Oh.
As he says that, can I roll Arcana to see if I detect magical energy from, if any particular thing that might draw me in?
Yeah, go for it.
Of all the locations we've been in this campaign, I think you will definitely detect magical energy in the North Winds Emporium.
24?
I am sure, but I'm just saying also if there's anything
You
in
sense it
particular
pulsing
that
from
draws a
everywhere in this room.
Anything with a 24 that in particular catches my eye, or do you want me to roll a separate perception?
You're like Daredevil in the rain. You have it's like all magical echolocation.
It's hard to say just specifically because there's just so many things in here that are giving off like an arcanic pulse around you as you're trying to tune into the energies around you. There's so many things in here.
Is there anything that seems stronger than anything else with a 24?
Not immediately. You'd have to go around and inspect some things.
Okay. Magical store has magic. Got it. I'm gonna inspect these books to my side, presuming they are books in the actual game as well.
Yeah, she definitely has a handful of books. Is anyone here looking for anything specific?
Yes.
Just so we can do expediency.
Yeah, I'll just clarify too. I'm looking for, not to just to finish my thought, Humi. Sorry to cut you off, but I guess I'm just looking for anything of a noteworthy arcane property that would be useful in a mage's hands, or my particular classes.
You could not possibly have been more vague than that.
Okay,
That's within a nearby proximity to me. I mean, I'm trying to narrow it down by class, right? I don't want to be like, this sword was blessed by the King of Ra. And it's like, well, so...
by the King of Ra.
Yeah, whatever magical items are nearby Alvara that would be useful for a caster.
I will say eventually, after a little bit, and everyone else think about what it is you're looking for here, if it is something that you're looking for. After a little bit of like digging around while everyone is searching themselves, you, in this corner, you kind of sift around through items, you're pushing things aside, different tomes and bags aside, and eventually you found a kind of like baseball-sized, like velvet pouch with a drawstring on the top. That is what's the word I'm looking for? It's like sewn into like around the top of the bag is like little fine crystal work, and as you take the lip of the bag and you slip it open, you see like an inky dark orb in it.
Boy, time to ponder.
I need like a pouch counter because this is like the third pouch Alvara's opened in this campaign. She'll open it. She's gonna look at it. Can I discern what type of magical energy this might be?
You don't have detect magic, I'm assuming.
I do, actually. I'm just debating if I should cast it or if I'm going to be overwhelmed by everything in this room. Can I focus it on just the one object?
So I think, well, doesn't detect magic also tell you, like, the school of magic and everything like that?
I think so. Let me grab the card real quick.
For the duration, you sense a presence of magic within 30 feet. You can see the faint aura of anything visible. You also learn at the school of magic, if any. Yes.
Yeah, so it does. So, yeah, and I do have it as a ritual spell. So I'll take the time to kind of play with this in my hand and take a look at it.
Okay.
And cast it like that, so it'll take me 10 minutes in game.
And
So-
while this is happening, is anyone else looking for anything too?
Yeah, I would like to look at her magical knickknacks, doodads, and trinkets section, please.
Okay, so as you're looking around for little things, little trinket things, I will say after about a little bit of time searching, as you see Alvara doing their own searching, you find some little things. You find a pendant that resembles a large fang. It kind of looks like it's about the size of what you can guess would be like a dragon's fang.
Hmm.
You find a slim little silver whistle.
Hmm.
You find, and of course, all along the wall, there's like various other things. Like there's different kinds of like ring mails or swords or shields and armors. There's a set of plate that has crashing waves just like engraved all along in like filigree along like the chest and the shoulders.
Say, Adelaide, that piece of plate mail with the crashing waves on it, that was a little too expensive for me last time. Don't you suppose now that we've become better friends, you could give me a discount on that? I mean, we've been through a lot, haven't we?
Oh, how much are you willing to barter for, dear?
I'd prefer you throw a price out there.
I'd say the lowest I'd go is about 150 gold pieces.
Insight. Is that the lowest she'd go? Let
Hey,
me
insight
see.
check it. And Alvaro, while this is happening, your detect magic does pop off. And of course, you're getting pings all around this room as you do from little auras. But as you focus in on this one, you can tell this orb is of divination magic origin.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Adelaide about it in further detail, and see if there's any other magic items in the room that maybe capture my attention afterward.
Alright, and with a 24, I'll say
And detect magic up now too.
that is indeed the lowest that she will go.
That is indeed the lowest she'd go.
That is indeed, from what she truly feels, that is the lowest she would go.
And because we're such great friends, Adelaide, you sure wouldn't mind if I gave you an IOU for about, say, 100 gold?
Almost like a pay it forward.
Yeah,
Well, how about
like
this,
that.
dear? Do you have anything you'd like to trade for it? Have anything special of your own?
Yeah, well, this here green crystal that I tried to sell you last time unsuccessfully.
My God.
Was still in my possession somehow.
Aurora's gonna look over and be like, "Now, don't you be trying to cheat my auntie or nothing."
No, never. I would
No,
not.
no, it's not like that.
The new character has some gumption.
To help a little bit, in group loot, we have 5 small pearls, small emerald, small opal, and small aquamarine to sell.
I mean, those are
You need to
each
sell them.
worth, like, a decent amount.
You
That's
do
true.
also each have your own magical items of various qualities.
Yeah.
Things of shared suffering are somewhere in this party.
Yeah.
Which, well,
I know we could.
Well, I actually have them, but I wouldn't give them away like that, and I wouldn't give away my current equipment either, really. Which is why I'm struggling with like putting on this plate mail, because I sort of always remember having this armor somehow. including the mason shield. So I wouldn't want to quite give those up.
It's like his baby
Um,
blankie.
Aw.
Yeah, it's like my teddy.
Oh.
And what did this armor even do again? It helped me like what did it do?
I don't think you discerned that, did you?
I rolled something for it and you said something about it. Like I would have a better understanding of the seas or something like that. Should I roll again?
Alvara might actually be able to tell you because they have detect magic up.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Do I feel anything from his armor?
His armor or the armor that he's looking at?
His armor.
His armor?
My armor?
No.
The armor that he's looking at.
You feel that looking at this armor, it would definitely be a boost compared to what he has on now, like in terms of protection, but you feel like it would also give some kind of boon relating to
Well,
water.
Do I detect the class of magic as well from this?
It's
detect
it's a
that?
little it's undeterminable.
Undeterminable.
If I just asked Adelaide what it does.
Oh, that set of armor there, dear?
That's right.
Well, I can't quite wear it myself, but from what I understand, this here set of armor gives you a little bit of a safer passage when you're traveling across bodies of water. Gives you
And
an
this
easier
hurt you?
time navigating such and staying alive.
Adrian is going to pipe up and say, "That would have been nice to have in my lifetime."
I misheard you, DM, and I thought you said, "Well, this here is armor." That's like,
That's armor.
Yeah.
Audrey,
Fairness,
it-
you might have a bunch
It
of shit.
that'd be
still
kinda
is your
cool.
lifetime.
The
Adrian.
first one.
Hearing that, Aurora is going to say, "The first one."
He's gonna kind of brush off his jacket a little bit in like the most suave way he can manage, and kind of say, "You know, when you have as many adventures and grandiosity as I do, one just isn't enough. You know. I can tell you more about that if you like."
Right. Maybe. We'll see.
I think I'd pass on the armor, Lady Adelaide. I appreciate it. But I have something of a connection to this one I'm wearing, or this armor I'm wearing, and suppose it wouldn't feel right.
How much did she say she was pitching that for?
150.
150.
That armor you're wearing is dog shit, unfortunately.
Whoa!
But this other armor does have some arcane properties, I might say. No
That's
offense.
nice. And then I move over to Audryn. Say, Audryn, would you be capable of wearing armor such as this?
I don't think I would be able to wear armor such as that. But it does look like a mighty fine armor, if I do say so myself.
Oh, oops, wrong Audryn. Say, Audryn, would you be able to wear armor like this?
I don't think I actually would be able to wear armor like that. Oh, sorry, I thought you said Alvara.
You want to get those long ears checked, lass. You said what kind of armor was it again? One more time.
It's plate.
Plate?
It's
Plate.
plate armor. You can't wear it.
Unfortunately not, lad. But it's a nice thought.
Just for the sake of expediency, just because this is going a little long, I will just say, what you're looking at is called the Plate of Ocean's Crest. It gives a +1 to your AC, and a +1 bonus to nature and survival relating to bodies of water.
Interesting.
I love how the DM was just like, fuck this, here's what it is.
This is going on a little too long. We're like almost at our break point.
That's something I would do.
I'm
That's
sorry,
understandable.
Adelaide. Not interested. Thank you for the
What
deal.
is the thing I'm holding?
The orb?
I walk over to her with.
That is the Orb of Revealed Mysteries. It has 3 charges of Fortune's Favor.
And how many mysteries has it revealed?
Several.
Wow.
And how much is it?
That is 150 gold pieces.
Because I work
I feel
here
like
at Chief
everything here is.
Mayati, and I get that for free.
No.
Okay.
Everything here is 150 gold pieces. Everything.
Alright.
Even your 150 gold pieces.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Yeah, so be humble.
What do we get for 5 small pearls, small emerald, small opal, and small aquamarine?
Yeah, and will she buy them? That's a good question.
Well, I'm not.
'Cause they
I
might
don't
be
have
useful for
much use for fancy gems at this time, but I'm sure there's plenty of sorts around the marketplace that might want some of those.
I guess Aurora would speak up and say, "You know, you're more than Whoa. Sorry. My mouth just glued shut for some reason. You know, you'll probably have some better luck trying to sell those to a jeweler. They'd be the ones to potentially throw you some cash for some gold, some coin, not cash. This is D&D.
Cash for gold.
Cash for gold. Take it for the
for
hydrate
gold.
sipping crouton. The
There's a
prostitute
cash
gem.
for gold spot just around the corner.
Every
here.
city's
Thank
got
you.
one.
$2 for this ruby.
I will ask.
This was a fucking pawn shop all along.
Adelaide's like a fucking shyster.
Best I can do is 5 gold.
Bring in my expert. Adelaide
This
says.
is actually Pawn Stars.
Do they have lead-based paint or lead-based ink or?
Excuse
diamond
me?
dust?
Lead-based
What?
paint?
Winnie wants to eat it.
It is the very specific
I
thing
will
I
only-
use.
In the shop, no, but you do see something that catches your eye, and that is a shield that has this interesting kind of shape and curve to it that has imagery of like
That's
thespian
not a
masks
diamond!
along of it.
I'm sorry. It has a what?
It has
on it?
imagery of like thespian masks just like engraved along the middle
Oh.
as it just kind of curls up. It's like the shield
Ooh.
itself is shaped almost like a crescent. And like all the way through it, going up into the the tips, is like this filigree with theater masks.
Let me guess. It costs 150 gold.
How much is that?
That is 300 gold pieces.
300 gold pieces, you say?
It is the
Let's-
Thespian Shield of Gambit.
Thespian Shield of Gambit. What does that mean?
It gives +1 AC after attunement, and once per day you can grant yourself advantage on a dexterity saving throw.
He says that?
Yes. Adelaide says that word for word.
It increases your health
Alina
points.
looks at the camera.
She completely drops her accent and looks into the camera.
She just looks at the camera and fucking says, "It makes the game easier, asshole."
Here, hold on. Here she is. In my camera.
So no diamond dust.
No diamond dust here.
I don't think we can.
Again, a jeweler.
I don't
Need
think
a
we can
jeweler to
afford
crush
this
it,
shit.
probably too, right?
Most likely.
I don't think we can afford this store.
No, we can't. We need a job or
I'm gonna start
something
working.
that
Need downtime
Aurora
so we
can
can
help you
earn
with.
gold. Shit.
Excuse me, solving mysteries is a job, or else how would, like, Velma, Scooby, Shaggy, and Fred get away with it?
Now go on,
Uh,
dear. Go
we're
on and
getting
show
thankful
them out.
for it. That's what I thought.
Go on with the rest of your day. I'm sure you'll all have so much fun. Do good and make
Alrighty,
friends,
Alfie.
dear.
Alrighty, I'll see you later, okay?
That'd be awesome.
Okay, dear.
You sure you'll be alright around the shop?
Oh,
by
I'll be
yourself?
just fine.
Alright.
Why does it seem like she's trying to get this place to herself?
Yeah, that's.
Get the
Gonna
fuck
go
out of my
party while I'm
store!
gone.
I'm about to invite
Okay.
Lady Thorn over for. a
So
little
I
hangout.
will. Whee!
Once
as-
we leave, she's gonna light up a cigarette.
As I'm about
Oh,
to
my
leave,
complexion is
as
fine.
everybody else leaves, I'm just gonna say to her. I actually don't know what I was gonna say. Can I? Is there anything else in this room that would be useful to me from my detect magic that I can discern? And you can just tell me what the item is.
There's a lot of very interesting things, but for you specifically, you're not sure.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. How about the
want me to
spear
leave?
in the back that's worth 2,000 gold? You want that?
I was hoping for if you had any magical items under maybe say 70 gold or thereabouts.
What the hell?
Sorting by price, lowest high.
Filter, please.
Just browsing the catalog.
Next time I get something
Name
in, dear, I'll
every
be sure to
item you
stick
have
it
in the
aside
store.
for you so I can show it to you.
That's not really what I asked, but
Oh my god.
No!
Oh, what about Cyber Monday?
Get
All right.
out of my
I'm
house!
leaving the magic store because odds are we're going to be out in the wild and not have a chance to buy items this powerful again for a long, long time. So
Okay, then
just
buy
saying.
one.
How about your
You
broke
know
ass
that's
goes and gets
story.
some money first?
Did she say
Fumi's
that?
going to open
No,
the door.
You hear just an
for-
omniscient
Seven
voice
fold.
just yell that from the clouds above.
Look, man, it is not Adelaide's fault that we are flat fucking
Right.
broke.
Well,
Yeah,
I
don't
burned
think
one
we
of my
actually
2
ever bought
spell
anything
slots
from
on
the store
fucking
except
nothing.
that scroll.
Well,
burned- we didn't even buy that.
maybe there's a way for us to make money soon.
Money.
You're so right. Money laundering.
So as you all begin to make
It
your
is
way
not.
out of the North Winds Emporium, we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Thank God.
I don't understand why Humi can't just disguise as a powerful and important individual, gain access to a bunch of gold, and then call it a day.
I mean,
I'm
I
sure there's
have.
some fucking checks and balances to keep people from doing that in this universe.
Yeah, but
I-
changelings aren't common, man. He could probably
No,
do it
they're
at a lower level.
Yeah, but like even just like one existing would be enough for people to create some sort of measures to prevent.
Right,
it
I'm not
from
saying like Lady Thorn, but I am saying like Baron Average Man.
Oh yeah,
Baron Average Man probably
Baron Average
Baron Average Man probably commissions average wizards to use fucking dispel magic on such occasions.
Well,
Average
we are
wizards.
better than average.
But that's
wizards. We're
not
a fucking
magic.
party
That's
of
just
badass
Humi's innate
motherfuckers.
ability. That's not magic.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that it definitely occurred to these people that people could use magical hijinks to get.
But
rid
maybe
of
not
it.
all of them. But maybe not all of them.
Okay, 10 minutes. Snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do, go ahead and do it now when we all reconvene. I'm rolling that
Break.
D12.
I'm just
Let's go!
screaming.
I want to
D12.
roll.
I forgot.
Yeah, there's another D12 we have to roll.
Oh no.
Should we do that now?
Should we do it now before we all break? Is everyone still
I
here?
think. I
Yeah,
think
do it right. Do it
broke.
right now. Do it right now because.
I think some people
otherwise-
already got up.
Yeah.
Well, then they
yeah.
can take it when they get back.
Let's see what it is.
Well, what if
Oh,
it's like a
if it
game
is
we
like
need
happy
everyone?
holidays, yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
it's a 1.
One.
That's
is
questions.
that?
Questions again.
Holy shit, we've been so
What-
popular with
You gotta- you
questions.
gotta-
What I meant to say. What does number 1 do?
No,
Yeah.
when everyone gets back.
But everyone gets back.
Maybe just
Alright,
the 2
I'll be
of
back
us.
soon.
Questions.
10
I'll
minutes.
ask one more
be
time.
right
What
back.
does the number 1 do?
Let me go nurse my fucking broken tooth.
I'm gonna talk to everyone here. How's everyone doing tonight? I am so sorry for this episode, everyone.
I'm actually gonna go pee. I'm not sorry at all. I hope you're all having an amazing time.
I hope you're all
I
watching this
am.
and loving it because we are very silly right now.
We do like being silly from time to time.
We've been known for being silly once or twice. We've been known for being functioning D&D alcoholics once or twice. Oh boy.
Aha.
Hey Mina, how's it going?
Uh, it's going. Yeah, I did not expect to spend this long shopping.
I didn't either, but I think that's literally just because we all took so many potions at the start.
Yeah, I think people are not, you know.
But you know what? That's okay because we're gonna make the second half of this really full of tasty, juicy story.
Such
know
as
what?
more shopping.
It's the holiday season, so you can do a little shopping in a session.
It's the holiday season.
Okay, but I can already tell what's going to happen. We're going to spend 5 hours shopping today, and then the next session, we're going to spend shopping, and then the next session, we're going to spend
No,
shopping.
we're gonna go to the church, get no answers, and then go back to Lady Thorn, get
Go
answers.
to
and
the
that'll
church.
probably be the
It's not a
session.
church. It's a garden.
Well, whatever the hell it is.
You don't know. You don't know anything.
Well, the only thing I do know is that the Northwinds Emporium is fucking overpriced.
How is it overpriced? These are magic
Conclusion you
items.
drew from that.
We're a band of adventurers who are level 6 and we can't afford shit.
Because you haven't
Well,
done a job.
Yeah, we
We
do have
really
like,
have
very,
not done
we have
that.
very low gold, yeah. For our level, we do have to get more gold somehow. We also haven't had any downtime though, which you can often use like doing jobs, right? Like, isn't there like that passive thing, especially for like a bard like Humi, where they can earn like passive income during downtime, or something?
Can Humi do that?
Something.
Yeah, there's rules for like D&D downtime.
There is.
If you have like 2 weeks off or something.
But this is just a singular day.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just referring more generally.
That's
Because we haven't
Pathfinder?
had that yet.
Oh.
But there are a lot of rules for like downtime and like doing things.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, there's an
Hello,
RPG
Audrey.
bot website talking about how to play downtime and like the cost if you want to like have a house and simple
My-
lodgings.
In celebration for my making it out of my bedroom and not falling flat on my face and breaking every bone in my body, I'm gonna have another drink. Down
Please
the
don't.
hatch!
Please
Way
don't.
to go!
Please don't.
It's already in my glass. I gotta down it.
Please don't.
What's happening
You're already
now?
too far gone, Audrey. Please don't.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'll have you guys know, I haven't had water in my room for a minute, so I just haven't been drinking water.
Oh, me. What have you been doing, Hooby?
Drinking whiskey?
Oh.
It's the only other liquid I have.
That's
Yo, you and me
straight
both.
disrespectful to the hydrate sippies, and you know it.
Yeah. What about our wonderful hydrates? Grudo's been trying to save us.
I'm sorry, Gruta.
I'm really excited for doing more streams this weekend for the rest of December, though.
Me too. We're gonna have some
Yeah.
great times.
We got more shit coming.
Got more shit coming.
We do kind of have more shit coming, you know. It's
is
just
coming.
something-
Coming down the pipeline someday.
I'm just saying, but you're in my world now, Grandma.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Actually,
thank you so
thank
much
you
for the
for
gifted
reminding.
sub! It's Bread Boy!
Ah!
Woo! Thank you so much for the gifted
yeah.
sub! Oh, that's another D12. We gotta get through the round of questions.
And the sub was given to another goat person? Oh my god, this is just too good. We love you.
It's the. That's why he's the goat! The goat!
The goat!
Hey there, Ciabatta boy. Well, thank you so much for the gift sub.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Hi. Like a
A
fawn.
fawn or a satyr or a pan type character.
Or a weregoat.
That too.
Consider
Oh.
that.
No, I actually
That could
didn't.
be.
But if it was a weregoat, they would be like full goat, just walking on two legs.
That could
When I
happen.
think goat person, I think human body, goat legs.
You know who else is working on a homebrew goat person? Like full-on goat person for Pathfinder, actually, is Ash.
Oh my god.
interesting.
They're writing a whole, I think, like little rule set about it, and like book about
Well,
it.
that makes sense because Ash is the goat.
Is that like a satyr or?
No, it's like it's like an anthro goat essentially.
Oh.
Dwarven weregoat next character idea now.
I love
That'd
that.
be so cool. You know, Ash is writing. I don't want to like pronounce it wrong because I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's called like Messians, something like that.
I
The
love it.
Messiah.
The Messiah.
Yeah, it's probably Messiah.
Oh yeah, Messians. And they are very, very cool. I've gotten a lot of sneak peeks at them, so if y'all haven't checked out Ash's stuff on it already, please do. That's sick. They also wrote a Pathfinder homebrew class called the Hemathergist. Or Hematurgist, however you want to pronounce it.
Mhm.
Something to do with blood?
Has to do with blood. They're like bloodmancers.
Ooh.
I can't think of any prey animal wares that are common. Wear bunnies, bunniculas. Hey, I was saying that, Audrin. You don't know.
There you go.
Wait, is everyone back?
Yeah?
Well, we
Good
rolled a
job.
1. That means questions. Who wants to start the questions?
Why don't you?
The question was, is everyone back? And I'll respond with, does everyone have something to drink?
What is everyone drinking?
Is it Winter's turn?
I think it would be Kumi because it was numbers than you.
That's a statement. That's already a
That is a
statement.
statement.
What clarifying rules? Damn it! All right, fuck me, dude. All right, I'm gonna drink this now. Winnie told me not to, but now
I
I'm
said
going
don't. Oh,
You usually
guys.
have to add, like, in order to make this work too, you usually have to like say a person in the question that you're like referring
Let
to.
Audrin have a pass. He's too gone.
I don't know. What are you having?
to. What
Boomy?
what
No.
the fuck makes you think I'm too gone? I am quite coherent.
All right.
thank
Well,
you.
now we're gonna do the one from Mr. Breadboy himself. Woo! Where'd it go? Happy
Four.
holidays.
Holidays.
Happy holidays.
Holidays.
How about it?
Derek.
Think that's Audrey?
Okay, look, listen. I'm drinking this now. No one's stopping me.
This
Is that
man
two?
cannot.
No, I'll take Audrin's other one.
Man. All right,
He
fine.
wants it.
All right, ready for this?
He's too. Ooh. Ooh.
$19 Fortnite card.
Who wants it?
Orange cello.
I'll take it with you, numbers. This is a bestie moment. Bestie drinking moment.
Oh yeah.
Besties. Guys, we're at 15 saving throws already. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right.
This is very exciting.
What the
I'm at
fuck is happening with the
15
counting?
hard cocks.
Ready, Audrey?
What?
I just already downed mine, dude.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers to you, anyway. Oh, that one did not meet my palate nicely. It was fighting me.
Oh dear.
We've put work into the counting.
I know, that's insane. Y'all are
It
crazy.
would be a shame if someone.
Numbers.
You crazy.
Don't you do
That's
it.
why they call me numbers.
That's actually pretty good.
So, hold on. If
It's
I
all
know.
good.
Oh
what are y'all doing?
no! You know what? I give up. I type one number. I give up.
Oh no!
Dude, we were close to 1,000 just like a
We
few
were.
days ago.
Y'all
I
are
know,
y'all
that
are
was
scaring me,
crazy.
so I'm gonna look away from that for a second.
Oh,
I'm gonna take
okay.
this time before we reconvene with the campaign to say that I did add an additional reward for those who have been out in a sub to shots. That's an account.
That's so funny because the funny thing about that is that you're going to make us take.
Holy
exactly
shit!
that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bread. Is it okay if I call you
Jabata,
Mr.
you
Bread?
know that we adore you, and next time you make a loaf of bread, think of me.
Think of Audrin, please. Next time you make a pumpernickel.
I don't like
Nine.
pumpernickel. No. So like, next time you do like challah bread.
I was gonna say I added a new reward for anyone that's been subbed for a year because I noticed we have some that have made it over the half-year mark already, which is crazy. So a new emote will be given, from me to anyone who makes it to a year mark. Let's roll one more d12 and then let's get back into it. Thank you so much, Mr. Chibata. Whoa, that's one more! Oh, thank you so much! Wow, thank you so much, Chibata boy. They resubbed themselves. Thank you.
Ciabatta is the best thing that's ever happened to me and sandwiches.
Take that two more.
I will agree.
They're the
nothing
best
better
thing,
than some
and they
toasted
made
ciabatta
sliced
bread.
bread.
It's true.
The best thing since they made sliced bread.
That's true. Which was like this morning for all we know.
Happy
was-
holidays.
No, it's
Happy
okay. It's
holidays.
okay. That wasn't.
Happy holidays.
That wasn't one of them.
Just wanted to see how many people I could freak out.
You drink? You fucking!
You got
I
me.
can't drink anymore. Do you understand me? If I lose a happy holidays, who knows what'll happen?
So we have an 8, which is normies. That means Audrin, Numbers, and Aurora
Oh,
drink.
Oh.
You're such a
God
fucking
damn it.
normie. And then we
God
have rhymes.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh,
You know what the fuck's going on?
Audrin's gonna be fucking dead after this, guys.
No, I've got the tolerance of an ox.
No, you don't.
That is untrue. I have
That
seen
is
you
not
roll
true.
around
I
on the floor.
believe you. Why is
All of you, shut up.
I have also
Yeah,
seen you
Audrey
hide on
can't
top
hold
of
his
washing
liquor.
machines.
Going
while
hard on a
intoxicated.
Monday.
Audrin's bitch made. Everyone in the chat. You know what?
Alright,
I've had it
cheers,
with all of
Audrin.
you. Okay, yeah, we're doing this.
You guys ready for rhymes?
Clink.
Yeah. I want to start.
Audrin,
Ooh.
Oh, okay,
Audrin,
so
are
I'm
you
next,
done?
right.
Yeah, we're good. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Alright.
Starting.
Aurora gets to start. Go.
Floor.
You said lore?
Floor. But that's it.
Lore.
But we gotta go in order. Or do we?
That is
That is
order.
order. Yeah.
Okay.
Mina?
Or
Drawer.
Door.
Nor.
Come on!
What?
S'more.
Oh,
S'mores.
damn it, that's what I was gonna say.
What are you gonna say now?
Alright, give me a second.
3,
No.
2.
2,
More.
3,
2,
4?
1,
It counts.
3.
4.
What'd you say?
What did you say?
4.
4.
Oh, like a number 4. Okay.
Well, what did Humi say? 'Cause that's what I thought they said.
No, he said 4.
T-O-R-E.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you also said.
Shore.
Oh, damn.
Pour?
Yeah?
What was said?
Poor.
Poor.
Oh yeah, I got you guys beat. Abhor.
Ooh.
Nor.
Snore.
I said snore.
I just said that.
No, you said
Good.
nor.
I was about
I
to say
said
cheers.
snore. SN. Snore.
Oh, I said snore, actually.
You said snore, well then you got a
Well,
drink.
then
because I said it
Alvara-
last round.
You're.
You shouldn't have said
Better we
that
not-
shit, man. Now you got a drink.
No, I'll own up to it, frankly.
Yeah, well, get the
I
fuck
thought
in
you
there and
said
start
nor.
drinking.
No,
I don't know
also
what
already
the hell I
said.
thought
What
Derek
the fuck
said.
is happening? Okay.
Derek said a 4.
I've lost whatever patience I had for you, motherfucker. Start drinking.
I promise, guys, when we stream again on like Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day we pick, we will be much more coherent.
Nah, no
No.
promises. No
No
promises.
promises are being made.
I'm promising for myself, at least. Knock on wood.
Next D&D session, we should try and be more coherent.
All right, chat. You know what to do.
This is a filler episode.
This
Yeah,
is a filler
right.
episode.
We've had filler episodes for the past 10 episodes.
Insert Naruto filler music.
Do, 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 do.
What is
Do, do,
underneath
do,
my
do,
kick mask?
Beach episode
did
time?
make
I
a roll.
wish.
Yo, let's go to the lock. and
Beach,
all
beach,
take a
let's go
dip.
to the beach.
They say what they gotta say. Have a drink.
Ninki Manjaj. So,
That bitches like me are hard to come by.
you all leave the Northwinds Emporium, and do you all head towards the Terrace of Devotion, I believe you all said?
There's a devotion, yeah.
But you lead the
Job-
way, Aurora.
I had the
trust
job
you.
board. I had the fucking job board.
Oh yeah, I'm
We are-
leading
no,
the way.
We are definitely in a position right now to go to a solemn and religious affair. Let's go.
Yes, this is perfect.
Oh, I accidentally went back to the Northwinds Emporium. Okay, switching board to
Two.
the Terrace of Devotion, which is in all caps for some reason.
Okay.
That's because it's the Terrace of Devotion.
Oh, why is it like that? We're gonna do that instead.
Is it
It's
just
just
me, or is
green.
this map
It's like a
grass?
bigger font size too.
I
map
really
is-
don't even know how that happened.
Oh, there it is. You gotta go over here.
So guys, I tried to build this in, but like it was really frustrating and I couldn't figure it out how to make it look nice without everything clipping into itself. So like where the map pieces end, that's where there's like fence.
Okay, got it.
I tried to put fence down, but because of the specific length of the fences that Tailspire has to offer, it was just really awkward and ugly looking.
I can't get there. Can you?
Yeah, I
go?
can't. It's just a sea of green.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
just seeing a lot of
Oh
green.
wait, no, rotate around, guys, and you'll see like trees in the distance that you can go.
Oh.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see
I'm
it.
placing your
Yeah.
characters
Pretty.
down.
This is so pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whee!
All right, guys. Whatever you guys do, do not mention anything regarding the Jehovah's Witnesses while we're here.
So you all make your way through Balverden, and after about, I would say, about a half hour worth of walking and travel, you make it to the Terrace of Devotion. You arrive right at the front iron gates that you were. They're not locked or anything. You can just creak them open.
While we're walking, may I strike up a conversation? Curious to know, because I'm sure my aunt's told me a little bit of what she was doing, to help these people. But I'm a curious sort, and I would like to know why the hell they carried someone for 10 days to revive them.
So, I was just gonna say that's an excellent question. I'm sure one of these people can answer it.
Yeah, why don't you ask the brains of the operation?
So what exactly happened? Where you traveled for how many days to resurrect this woman? How on earth did she even come to die?
Well, it was a number of days, but if you'd been in the position that we'd been in, you might have done the same thing. That lady you're referencing, she showed us kindness, and it was our charge to take care of her and, at the very least, protect her. Her and her brother. She'd been killed by, it's a complicated matter, but an acquaintance of ours, shall we say, came in, started speaking something about the role of death in our lives, and before we knew it, spiders were upon us. Spiders that, the large sort, not the cute and tiny sorts that maybe you've seen around your house.
Large
But,
spiders?
About as large as myself. if I don't mind saying.
That's a knowing question. Why does that sound like a knowing question, Aurora?
When you fought these spiders, did others fall? But in a different way, maybe, than your friend?
No, now that you mention it.
Did they maybe fall and rise again different?
They did return.
Interesting.
How do you know this? What have you experienced?
Well, before I came to this city, I was on the road with a traveling companion of mine, a friend that I'd known for quite some time. We had heard, of course, about the deaths around the land and certain people coming back, but we experienced something for ourselves directly. In a small town, maybe a few days' travel from Balradin, there was an attack.
What was the name of that town?
DM?
Right, let me get the map for you.
Was it
Pop quiz
perhaps
time.
Northolm?
2 attacks
No.
in Northam would be nuts.
It was not Nothal.
No,
Oh, I thought it was maybe the same
No,
attack.
no, it wasn't
I didn't
Nothal.
see
They were
her.
just
That would've been
there.
crazy. Yeah.
No.
Let me find the map. 1 second.
What town name? Me stupid.
Dire Witch.
Dire Witch. There was a
What?
similar attack.
What could possess a people to name a town something like that?
My friend and I, we were trying to defend some of the townsfolk. We have some experience with fighting, so we figured we'd do our part to protect since we were there, and unfortunately, she didn't make it. She was killed by one of those giant spiders.
My condolences, lass.
But shortly after she died, she came back. She came back different. Undead-like. I don't really know how to describe it other than that, and
When these spiders appeared in Darwich town you were in, did it seem that someone had summoned them?
as a matter of fact, there was a strange woman that I recall seeing for a
boy.
short period of time before the spiders came.
What she looked like?
Like this?
Let me turn around. I'm spinning in
What?
circles. Why, yes, that was her.
Oh God.
Well, I think we found a mystery, gang.
She was preaching something to a group of people. I thought maybe she was just some sort of religious, religious associate, maybe trying to gain supporters for her local church or whatnot. But something was off about her and the things she was saying.
Does it not look like Humi could potentially be this person right now, given that they just shifted into them?
Well, I saw Humi shift before, so I'm assuming I know that they could shift. It's not the first time she shifted. If it was the first time they shifted, I'd probably pull out a weapon.
It's a little sus.
Thank you for the hydrate, Cindy.
What the hell was I saying?
I think you finished a statement.
Yeah, I guess, and shortly after then, well, the spiders came and they started attacking people. I hadn't seen the woman after that, but I did hear her mention something about what you lot were saying. And if you're saying that spiders came right after she gave this sort of speech at the town you were at, well, it sounds like it was very similar to when I saw her in passing. Unfortunately, when my friend came back, she wasn't the same. She was hostile and trying to hurt others, innocents, me even.
Well, I see it, lass. You were witness to an atrocity at the hands of a clergy that we know nothing about. But the same clergy, that is. Seems to me it's our responsibility to get to the bottom of this.
Well, I'd like that very much. You see, I had to take matters into my own hands hands, plural. I have 2 hands, not just one. When it came to my friend.
And that's when you reveal new art of this character that has both hands.
I just erased one of the hands off of the
I
character.
just
model.
erased one of the hands. And I had to see to it that she wouldn't hurt anybody. Make a tough decision, basically. And I'd love to meet the woman who is responsible for the death of my friend. And if you know anything, I'd love to hear it. And if I know anything maybe that could help you, I'll share it.
Well,
Regrettably,
did
though,
you happen
Go
to
ahead.
see any missing persons, maybe? Or heard of any missing persons prior
Well,
to the attack?
yes. Prior to the attack?
Yes.
I mean, word spreads quickly in these lands. People had heard about folks going missing and folks dying, coming back different. It's no mystery, really. I guess I just happened to experience some of it head on.
Apply directly to them.
regret it though I do to say, each and every one of our little merry band has had experience with this lady. Her name's Aurora. He worships a god that I'd not heard of, despite the fact that I'd been born and raised not far from here. So I'm afraid it's mysteries on top of mysteries.
See. Well, if y'all are on a path to figure this out, I'd be more than willing to help you. If you'll have me.
Aye, and have you we do.
We'd love to.
Well,
Seems we
that's
share
just-
a common mission, yeah.
Yep, isn't that just so crazy?
What a small world.
I know.
Aurora and Avara. Now I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh, no.
Avara's gonna turn around and sort of say to everyone as she was listening in. So it appears we have 2 problems before us. The first is, why are these attacks happening across several different types of towns? What is Arania's motivation? And the second is, what is causing certain people to rise as undead and others, like Miss Dani, to simply die?
Also, others to, do the. Humi does a zombie Audrin.
I'm just gonna turn and then point at him sternly, just gonna say, "All right, lad, I said you could take my likeness. I didn't say you could make him not handsome."
And how exactly do you do that, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I have always been able to do it. Some people say it's a gift.
It's getting him to stop. That's the real talent.
Are you able to change into anything? Anyone?
I mean, kind of.
What about me?
Hold up, Humi. Oh, hold
Huh?
on.
I'm just gonna pipe up and say, "Now,
Studying
what
features.
did we say about consent and permission, lad?"
Hey! I'm a funny guy. All right. I don't know.
Well, I give him full consent
Sound
if he can do
funny.
it. I'd love to see.
Do not interrupt a performer's work, Aldrin.
There you go.
Thank you. There
Well,
we go.
would you look at that?
I'm gonna give you a little tip tap dance.
Oh my goodness.
Ta-da!
Well, aren't you as pretty as the last time I looked in the mirror?
Oh, you.
Anyway, I guess that's enough dilly-dallying and storytelling. Shall we get going? Numbers, I know you wanted to visit this place.
Yeah, for the mission, everything. Do I recognize any symbols of divine?
So as you all
Divine
begin
myth?
walking through the Terrace of Devotion while you're having this conversation, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. So as you begin to make your way through the Terrace of Devotion while you're having this conversation, it's a little bit of a stark contrast to the rest of Ballarden because there's just this big open like terrace / garden in the middle of the city. It's very like Central Park ish. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like big
Yeah.
ass like
Vibe,
nature in the
yeah.
middle of big city.
Hmm.
And as you're going through, there's like a bunch of different little like stone pathways that kind of lead like a natural flow through these gardens. And as you do, uh, there's different like little fountains and benches and lampposts to guide ways around. But every now and again, you do see spots for both larger and smaller statues in several different like main positions around this garden. There's 6 like main like prominent ones. Every now and again you'll see like a smaller one like off to the side. Maybe like a less frequented one, but there's 6 main statues as you are traveling around. The first one that you come across as you pass by is quite impressive. It is like it's a big marble statue that somehow shines like that of platinum as it depicts quite a large imagery of a dragon
Ooh.
with different
Neat.
things representing different types of metals kind of placed along the bottom of this statue. And of course, as you see all these statues, there's various little different bits of offerings and things people have come and left as they've passed their way through. But the main thing that sticks out about this statue is just the intensity of this dragon's gaze and their head as they stare down, as if to look at the viewer who is present before them.
Hmm.
That is the first one you come across. The second one, as you continue on down the garden pathway, you eventually come across one of what looks like the figure of a man walking off like away from the viewer. And in the pedestal that the statue is standing on is imagery of a sun coming up through a hilltop and like a pathway going through as if the sun is rising up over the hills.
Wow.
Pretty.
The third, as you travel through, is a little more abstract. There's a figure of a male within these intricately carved, twisting waves. As if almost they're crashing on him, but crashing around him at the same time, almost as if these waves are his own, like an extension of his being.
Do I sense anything at this
Or myself for that.
terrace?
At this one strikes definitely an interest, at least for both of you, given that it is oceanic in nature. And as you approach, you see an engraving along the pillar of this statue, and it reads Istitia.
Huh.
And you see different types of
do I know that
offerings.
name?
You would recognize it from Notholm, because Istitia was one of the deities being praised during the Night of Harvest Gala. Audrin, you don't really need to roll history for this, because you would know that Istitia is the Lord of Water. Representing constant change. Not really a specific body of water, he's just water himself. Often praised as the king of the ocean and the water, and known as an enemy, a mortal enemy of Umberlee.
Oh.
I see.
In this big new open space, what is Shift doing?
He's pee-peeing.
He's pee-peeing on the altar.
He's pee-peeing on the altar.
I guess I would go up and touch this altar.
So as you approach this one, and the form gets closer and closer, this is all of these statues, at least these main prominent ones, and like I said, there's like smaller ones located like on offshoots, but the main ones featured like along this pathway, and like they're quite large. And as you approach, it definitely towers above everybody. And as you get closer and closer, you feel this kind of sensation in the back of your mind. Like, there's an excitement, but also as if something is urging you to push away from that one. There's like a jealousy in the back of your mind. How's everyone else interacting with the space so
Do
far?
do I see or recognize any Fae statues at all in this city? Doubtful, but
So
I was
far?
also going to ask something similar.
I would assume
Whoa,
I
what
would
happened to
probably be
Alvara?
exploring.
Oh, they're there. They're up
I
ahead.
moved her a little. Yeah, I'd assume I'd probably be exploring like the offshoots for this, given how obscure that type of deity would be here.
While Numbers and Audryn are in front of this one, I will say if you glance a bit ahead forward, you do see like a few others scattered about, but there's one towards like a larger grove of flowers and plant life around it that... What's your passive perception?
14.
14. So as you look, you're looking up ahead to see if there's anything else you can gauge, and you see this one particular one off in the distance that is, like I said, just surrounded by these flowers and these little bits of plant life. And as you look at that one, you see what you think is like a hooded figure in like a black like cloak standing in front of this one in particular before they raise up from their knees. And you don't see their face, but just given the movement of the hood, you can tell they're glancing back over their shoulder at you. And next when you blink your eyes, they're gone.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna approach the statue, and I'm gonna tap on Mina to follow me, if she will.
Mina will definitely follow you.
Okay.
Are
So
we all following? Because I would go somewhere else.
Numbers and Audryn, are you staying at the Astitia statue, or what are y'all doing?
Audryn's gonna stay there, and he's gonna kind of just like look contemplatively up at the altar.
Okay.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and keep walking.
Fumi's go look at the dragon statue.
Okay.
I think Aurora's just gonna sort of casually stroll around. I'm assuming she's seen this place in passing, but she doesn't necessarily, visit here often
Mhm.
or ever, but she's taking it all in.
So, Audryn, you stay and contemplate with the statue of Astitia, and I'll come back to that in a moment. Numbers, you go on ahead with Mina and Alvara.
I guess.
Okay. And Humi, you stay back with the statue of the dragon. I'll come back to that
Yes.
also in a minute. And Aurora is piddling around.
Yeah.
So, Alvara, Mina, and Numbers, as you all kind of push forward, you pass by a couple other ones, like larger statues, as you go back to this other one that is surrounded by flowers towards the back. And as you do, you see a womanly figure amongst this large statue that is carved to be swirling around with these energies of like these wisps around her that look like grass, but they also look like tree branches and leaves and grain. There's apples amongst her, like around her feet. There's one in her hand. And she's smiling with big rosy cheeks, like not rosy cheeks because this is a statue, but like, the apples of her cheeks are big and swollen as she smiles down, her hair long, her robes billowing. And you see, kind of engraved amongst the bottom, you read Shantea.
What do I recall about this goddess, if anything?
Everyone
can you
feel
direct
free
us
to
to-
roll either religion or history.
Can you direct us to
Do you want me to put you where it is?
Yeah, please.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Also, if it is a Fey god or goddess, can the Fey people roll with advantage, maybe?
I will say, oh boy.
Oh no.
Wait,
Were you
why
going
did
to say
Valana
yes?
roll?
Alana,
What?
I see a roll for Valana Stormbringer for history.
I changed my name and everything.
It still says.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's your... Yeah.
For some reason,
I
it says
changed.
Valana.
Oh, underneath Aurora, that's why.
That's your character.
It's like your actual Tailspire
That's your
name.
Tailspire name. Yeah, so you gotta change your Tailspire name.
Oh, how do I do that?
It's in the
Uh,
settings.
Yeah.
we'll
Okay.
figure that out
I
outside
think
of.
in the main
Yeah,
menu.
yeah.
I will say, since this is not specifically a Fey god, just a general history check will do, which... Numbers, this one's a little unfamiliar to you. You've never really seen anything like this before, let alone most of the things that you've seen passing through here. But she looks very, very kind.
How
Mina,
nice.
I will say specifically, if you wanted, you could have advantage on this roll.
Oh, interesting. Would you prefer history? Well, I rolled religion.
Either or. So you can roll
So-
one more if you
What
want.
was the name of the entity again?
Shantea.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Okay. Aurora, that name sounds familiar, like just through readings and passings. If you know this one is related to nature, though you're not necessarily what their origin is or who their necessarily patrons are. Mina, this one's pretty easy for you, given your druidic heritage. You know that Shantea is known as the Earth Mother.
Interesting.
She is the deity of agriculture and plant cultivation. She's like the nourishment of the earth and ushers its growth. She's usually depicted as, like a beautiful woman in linens, carrying seed pouches, barefoot, with wildflowers and ivy in like her long hair. Also depicted usually with lots of fruits. Her divine realm is called the Great Mother's Garden on Elysium's second layer of Aurora, which you know.
That's a lot of information.
Yeah, well, this is a god that is very important to druids.
I will.
They are a parallel
offer-
of Sylvanas.
Ah. I will offer up a small group of seeds by placing them in the ground before the statue and like burying them.
As you do, and you get a little closer, you notice that, weirdly enough, around this statue in particular, the flowers that were blooming all around here, as you get closer to the statue, a lot of grass and foliage seems to be wilting and graying.
That is highly concerning, and I'm going to bring that up to the rest of the people in the group.
Real quick, is this something that we just didn't observe before, or that's happening as Mina approaches?
No, that's like the state of this statue.
Okay.
It's something that was occurring before, we just didn't.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just, it wasn't fully
Yeah.
taken in as you were looking at the statue, but as you kind of start to all observe the ground around you, you're noticing that there's an odd amount of, like, decay around this one. And you look back to, like, the pedestal that Shantea is, like, standing upon, and you notice there's, like, little fragments that are broken off, as if, like, the marble is kind of crumbling a little. Whether it's through weathered means or if it's been tampered with, you're not sure. But,
What would I have to roll to? Well, I guess it would be investigation, right? To like
yeah,
peer into that a bit further. Could I roll that?
sure.
I'm gonna help if that's okay, just looking at it as well after Mina brings it to our attention.
It's rather strange that a deity for nature and upbringing and stuff like that is there's so much decay here. Don't really know what to make of it.
So you rolled a 20?
Yep, and then I'm gonna roll my second one just in case.
After Mina says that too, Avara's gonna just say,
Yeah, it's the 20.
Mina, what do you think of the gods?
I don't much dabble in religion all that much, except for uh, those gods that deal with plant life and nature. But why?
I'm just curious, now that we're here. The gods are as cruel as they are cunning, I would argue.
I would disagree with that. I feel like Sylvanas and her motioning up to the statue. Um, I I feel like they're caring and kind.
Perhaps you might think that, but in my experience, every god, every deity has some sort of agenda, and they prey on the vulnerable to accomplish their objectives.
Well, isn't that just the natural cycle of the world?
Perhaps, but should it be?
Hmm. It's what's natural. I don't see why that's necessarily wrong.
Vara will
Everything just continuously cycles through.
Alvaro just kind of vocally just says like, and nods, I guess, very shallowly, and doesn't continue the conversation beyond that.
Numbers. What are your thoughts on the divine?
I don't know too much about them. I seem to have connection with one in particular. I've still got my eyes peeled for them around here.
Hmm.
Perhaps you
Well,
should be
would you like
careful.
help? Would you like help looking? Maybe we can find more information.
I think this may be something I'll want to do by myself. And Numbers walks off.
Before you do that, I'm going to cast guidance on you, to help you on your way.
Thank you.
You on your own.
And Mina, I'll say with your investigation check of 20, after this exchange happens and you begin to just kind of looking around the statue, trying to like make sense of what's happening around this area, it takes a minute, but eventually you find kind of like along her feet towards the end of the statue, little traces of threads of silver web.
Mina's eyes are immediately drawn to the silver threads, and then she's gonna motion Alvara. Alvara, come quick, take a look at this.
At which god?
The one we were just at.
Shantea.
Shantae. Silver threads. Do I recognize any sort of, or know offhand of any sort of maybe arcane properties involving silver threads? Can I roll?
This is a web, like I said.
It's
Yeah,
a.
it
It's
looks
just
like
a
spider web.
It's spider web.
Do I detect anything coming from that might be peculiar, or is it just kind of just like a web, like a normal?
This isn't natural, Alvara. It seems something is going on with this.
It could be having some sort of effect on the land around it. I don't know if I can discern it.
As you
Could
all
this
are
be-
kind of observing this and looking, you do eventually see a small little, kind of wispy-looking silver spider just quickly crawl up over the arch of her foot and then back towards into the shadows.
Can I follow it?
It's in the statue.
I would like to turn into a spider
Ooh.
and follow it.
Here we go. Getting interesting.
As Mina does that, can I see if I know what type of spider this is?
Roll nature, Mina. I will say, roll dexterity to try to keep up with the spider.
I do not.
Let me find the.
You have never seen this kind of spider before.
2 2s in a row. Oof.
2-2.
2-2. Now Vara will just sort of watch as Mina turns into a little spider, and she'll take a seat on this bench while waiting. Also, can I like take a look around and just see if that hooded figure is anywhere nearby? Just like glancing over my shoulder or anything.
Yeah, as you're looking around, there are some people coming and going. It's quiet in the gardens. You also see your friends here and there scattered about, but you do not see any kind of hooded figure.
It says under the spider stat block that I don't need to make ability checks to maintain my climbing speed of 20 feet per round.
No, I'm just saying roll a dexterity check to see if you can keep up with the spider.
Ah. And then I add a +2 to that from the spider stat block.
Okay, so with an 18, you have to move pretty quick, but as you shift into this tiny little form and begin to crawl along the little traces of dirt that are around her feet as she's kind of planted into the earth with her pedestal, there's a little pocket with a tiny little hole that like goes down into the dirt around her that you see the spider quickly disappear into.
Okay. I would like to continue following.
Okay, as you follow, it takes about a minute or so, but eventually, like, twisting through this tiny little tunnel that's been dug into this bit of dirt, you eventually open up into this little pocket within the earth. And within it, you see the same kind of pulsating, crudely carved stone spider statuette that you had previously discovered.
Oh, now that is very interesting. Is the spider currently around still? Is it like nearby?
No, this is like an empty little pocket.
I would like to see if I can drag that little spider statuette out with me, or is it
What's
too
your
big?
strength as a spider?
My strength is 2.
That's not gonna happen.
How big is this thing? How much force would it
It's
take
like
to move
palm
it?
sized.
Palm-sized.
Oh.
Palm-sized. Would I be able to dig to this as perhaps a different creature, or what would I need to do to get this out of here?
It's a bit stuck under this statue. You could try something else if you wanted.
I have an idea.
Let's go ahead because we do have a bit more to get through before we end tonight.
Is this like the statue we have?
It is.
Whoa.
Do you want to move on and then come back to me in a minute?
Yeah, let's
let's
let
do
him think
that.
about it. What am I up to?
So numbers, as you begin just kind of browsing around, you pass by once again Audrin, who's looking at the Asticia statue. And as you pass by, I will say with your passive investigation, kind of tucked into the shadows of a nearby tree, you actually see a small, little crudely carved statue with a similar symbology that you're familiar with.
Like two crashing waves.
Like two
meeting in the
crashing
middle?
waves.
Wow. I approacheth. What's happening?
So you see a crudely carved, not nice marble like the rest of these, but more just kind of made out of shaped stone. Little statuette just kind of tucked away under this tree. And there are like some offerings. You see some seafaring devices such as compasses or sextants.
Nice.
Nice. You see little carved boats, some gold, some smaller gemstones even, but there's not a lot here. It's mostly sparse compared to everything else.
I would like to approach the little stone statuette, and I want to look around. Is anyone nearby? By the way, is anyone watching me?
I mean, Audrin's close
Are they
by.
all off? He's close by. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna put my mace down and my shield down in front of me, facing the statue and close my eyes and meditate.
Okay. We'll come back to that real quick. I just want to check, Audrin and Humi, is there anything you guys are trying to accomplish here with these two statues?
Yes. Humi is going to sit in front of the dragon statue, and they are going to attempt to pray.
Okay. Audrin, are you doing anything?
Yeah, he's gonna stand just staring up at the statue for a minute. But for a brief moment, though not religious as he is, he's gonna close his eyes and take a little bit of a leap of faith and mentally make a little bit of a prayer himself. He's gonna ask a specific question.
Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna have a prayer circle here, as in I'm gonna go around to each of you.
Okay.
So let's start with numbers.
That's me.
So numbers, as you sit and start to meditate, are you trying to ask anything out of this, or are you just trying to see what happens?
I was just, I guess, trying to commune in general, just form a spiritual connection somehow.
Okay, so as you sit, weapons placed aside, do you still have your shield on you, or did you also place that down?
They're right in front of me.
Okay. So you sit down in front of this little statuette, and as you close your eyes and begin to focus, it takes a few minutes. You still hear people around you. You hear birds chirping. You hear the breeze blowing. But eventually, all the sounds around you begin to muffle, as if submerged under a depth of water as the sounds echo until eventually they are no more. And your mind is silent as you begin to focus in. It takes a while. It's not immediate at first. But slowly and slowly, that kind of jealous feeling that you had in the back of your mind once again begins to perk up. Slowly but surely, you hear the sounds of rolling waves along the coastline. But those waves grow louder and more violent. It's almost as if you can feel a wind blowing through around you, moving your hair in your cloak. Though they don't actually move. And while you don't hear a voice, you do sense a presence of someone watching down over you, possessively. And as you feel a cold, wet hand place itself upon your shoulder, a crackle of thunder ripples across your mind, and your meditation is broken.
Oh my god. Cold, wet hand.
Cold. Big, meaty claws. Thank you so much
Big,
for the
meaty
hydrate,
claw.
Zippy.
You were just violated by the gods.
Did the hand feel like a different presence than the possessive presence? Did it feel like a separate entity
It felt like...
or the same entity?
It's like they were different but the same at the same time. It's like there was one watching over you and there was one behind you.
I see. And my meditation is ended. I can't reopen it.
You're snapped out of your meditation as this happens.
If I tried going back in, would I be able to?
You could sit and try, but you'd find that your mind doesn't quite drift off back into the same place that it did previously.
I see. Well, I approach the statue and pick my things back up. What shape is the statue in? Just like a humanoid?
It's like a big stone tablet that has carvings of these two waves kind of colliding into one another. But beneath those two waves, there's like a feminine figure depicted.
Mm-hmm. I guess I touch my mace to the tablet.
Okay.
Do I feel a connection like electricity sparking across?
It's
the
almost like a
conduit?
little like static shock
Yeah.
as you touch the two together.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have a much better understanding of who I am or where I came from. But now I'm certain there's a connection there. Two connections, perhaps. Two entities there. Must explore this further. I think to myself and mosey on over to Audrin, wherever he may be. Nearby, right?
Yeah, he's nearby. He's looking at the statue of Astitia. Humi,
Okay.
you said you're saying a prayer to the statue of Bahamut?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And how are you going about it?
So, Humi is sitting cross-legged on the ground and has their eyes closed as they try channeling, kind of like how they channel their spirits.
Are you trying to
They're
ask
going-
anything, or?
Yes. They're going to ask if they could watch after a certain little person that is not with them. That is all.
Okay. And as you sit and you begin your prayer, you're no traitor when it comes to opening yourself up to the spirits and like the unseen world around you. So as you sit and prepare yourself and begin to put out your intentions, your eyes creak open for a minute, and it's the funniest thing. It's almost as if you can see the statue of Bahamut himself kind of sit himself upright, straighten his back and his wings at you, with a slight little nod of his head. And as your eyes close again, and you refocus in and you look back up, the statue was in the same position that it was before you'd even started. It had not moved. But you have a sense of recognition within you that you have been heard.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Hell yeah. Humi is going to kind of smile to themselves as they walk over to the rest of the party.
Alrighty. Audrin, your prayer?
To save time, I will try. If it's okay with you, this is a prayer that I would like to do, maybe off stream.
Oh yeah,
Is that okay?
that's perfectly fine. We can
Save us a
do
little
that.
time because otherwise we're going to be spending the entire rest of the session on prayers.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be already.
So he's just going to walk back. He's going to walk back to the rest of his party and say, "All right, there must be some developments in this reconnaissance matter we were talking about."
And then Mina and Alvara.
Jermina.
So, DM, I was wondering, would I know if I could use spider silk to wrap it around the statue and then perhaps drag it out from the outside, or would that be like?
It would not be strong enough.
How big is this space underground?
It's tiny.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah,
you
but
are.
you could wrap the silk around the statue and then spin it out the hole and then turn back into the fairy and then pull it out with the silk.
That's more what I was thinking, dude.
Oh, that's
Would
what you were
be able
thinking?
to
I
do
thought you
that?
were talking about a
Yeah.
spider just dragging it
No,
out.
no,
of the
no.
hole.
I was just gonna see if I could like wrap it up in the silk and drag it out, like either have Alvara or turn back into Mina and do it.
You can definitely try.
What would I need to do in order to
Roll a sleight of hand check
sleight up?
to make sure that you're handling it with so much delicate care that the silk does not break as soon as you re-exit and begin to pull.
Go away. +2.
Okay. So with a flaccid 20, as you exit and you transform back into little fairy Mina, while you were in there, you were able to wrap the silk around in the best way that you possibly could in order to where when you begin to pull it back out, None of the threads snap under the stress, and you slowly but surely begin to wedge out the little spider statuette from the dirt.
Woohoo!
Alvara, look what I found under there. It looks familiar, right? And I hold out the little spider statue.
Avara's eyes are going to widen at the sight of this statue. We should show this to the others. This is an alarming development.
Do I feel any sense of magic coming from this?
You feel that same sickly magic that you had felt from the other one, just kind of radiating off of this one.
Were we ever able to determine what kind of magic this was and like what its effects were?
No.
Unfortunately not. I do have detect magic now, but I did already burn one spell slot for the day.
Detect magic is a ritual, so if you want to, you could spend 10 minutes to cast it, and then it doesn't take up a spell slot.
Yeah, when you ritual cast, it doesn't take a spell slot.
Oh, good. I'm gonna ritual cast it again.
Do you bring this to the rest of the group, or are you just doing this right here?
Wait,
Because it's going to take you 10 minutes.
it is gonna take me 10 minutes. Did this happen after the other events had happened? Like everyone's done praying already?
Yeah, everyone's done.
Or this
Okay,
is
why don't we
praying
do
needs-
this back with...
Yeah.
Why don't we see if the rest of the group has any ideas?
Yes. And she'll walk back with Mina in tow.
Wahoo!
Hey.
Wait, where are we meeting? Are we meeting here or here?
I guess I was just gonna walk toward where everybody else was, but I don't know where everybody
There are
else is.
there are two groups of people. I guess we'll meet towards the
The bigger group.
shall.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of you see Mina and Alvara quickly approaching.
Hey guys, we found something.
Yeah? What'd you find?
Well, there was a statue to the goddess Shantea. She's a goddess of nature, but we found that everything was decaying nearby, and I was curious because we found some spider silk on the statue. When I followed the spiders, I found this, and I show the new spider statue.
Ugh, another one?
Yeah, I have a bit of a collection now. I'll take out the other one and put them next to each other.
Isn't that peculiar? What do you think it means?
We really haven't been able to figure this out yet, but so far we've been dealing with a lot of spiders and they're rather troublesome.
Well, yes,
Sure.
I have some experience with that myself.
Oh? Maybe you could
Remember?
help us with this.
Oh boy. What would you like me to do?
Do you have any knowledge of what spiders mean in this area, or if there's like a god or goddess of spiders?
I don't. DM, would I know that?
If there's a god or goddess of spiders.
Yeah, I mean,
We're dealing with spiders?
in this area, I mean, it's just a city. I feel like it's a whole lot of everything here. I don't know that I would know that.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, you don't know of anything really specific. This is kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
Is Numbers and Audrin with you as well?
No, we're off to the side.
Oh, I thought everyone grouped back up.
Did we?
Audrin said he went
I
back
thought
to
it
the
was
group.
Oh, I guess I would
Yeah.
have too.
Yeah.
It was after the prayers too.
Do you want to
There's up.
cast detect magic on this, Alvar?
Yes, just give me a bit of a moment, and she's gonna take it and sit with it, and do a little ritual, if she may, in this field, to detect any sort of magic coming off of this little spider statue.
Okay. And as you do, both of the little spider statuettes light up a little bit with a bit of like a sickly green aura. Both of which you can determine are giving off necrotic magic.
Oh.
Maybe we should destroy them.
That's what I'm thinking.
It might be best to hold on to them at least for now until we know more about this. We don't know if destroying them could lead to worse outcomes, or we really don't know
could
anything
take
about
them to the Athenaeum.
We could.
I bet they would know something about it.
They might. There's also a chance that we can if we bring it to like a cleric, they might be able to purify it, whatever.
Then it'll be a good spider.
Well, then it would just be a normal statue, I guess.
I mean, do we have an hour? I
A
could
what?
try doing something if someone wants to, well, I guess hold my hand for an hour.
For what purpose?
A thing.
What kind of thing?
Okay, it's not technically a seance, but it's a little like a seance. And, well, I kind of sometimes learn some helpful things when I do them. In terms of, like, stuff I could do magically, you know? It could help. We could at least get, like, an answer about, like, I don't know, like, what kind of evil it is. If
Maybe
it's
once we get to the Athenaeum.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Alright, alright.
Did anyone else learn anything interesting in their endeavors here in the terrace?
That is to be revealed in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Did I ever see a statue out of Erethic? Did I ever see the symbol that we saw Arania like brandishing during the ritual?
No, you guys don't really have a lot of iconography to work with except for spiders.
Mm-hmm.
And did
Well, didn't we see the symbol on her like clothes or something?
She was wearing like ritual garb, but they didn't have any like specific symbols of any gods.
Didn't we
Okay.
see a spider in silver that was on the letter that was for the... It was from the abbey to the mayor?
There was a wax seal with spider on it.
Can we use that, or... Nothing
It's a
similar?
spider. We would have been
Hey,
attracted
never mind,
to a
never
spider.
mind. I was trying.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Okay, well, team, I think we ought to find some more information at the Athenaeum.
Are there like people who work here and tend the gardens that might have knowledge about religion and all? Can we tell?
You don't see anyone like immediately that looks like they're working here in the gardens.
It's a magically self-tending garden.
I didn't know if there was like a religious, like just like a generalized clergy who maintain the shrines who might know anything extra.
You do know that there's a family of the city, based on what Galloway told you when you guys first arrived, that one of the 5 families that governs Balverden is responsible for the Terrace of Devotion as part of their charge.
Do they have a house around here or something?
I don't know.
Does our resident
Oh, yeah.
Balridian know?
Say, Aurora. You wouldn't
Yes.
happen to know who tends these gardens, would you?
Would I know that, DM?
You would, and we'll get into that in the next episode, because I'm gonna have to give you all of this information.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna call the episode here, gang, because I think everyone's been a little too buzzed.
Tuba.
But we did make some progress.
We got a new character.
New character! Let's hear for the new character!
Hell yeah. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a decent.
This was
session.
great.
An interesting. We haven't really viewed this type of subject among the party before, so it was interesting to kind of see people's stances and the deities they prayed to and stuff.
Mm.
I had the whole wrong thing. Well, great job, everyone. This was super good. Thank you guys, everyone, so much for joining us tonight. New character, very cool. Let's get into some round table so we can do player inspiration, starting with Audrin.
Player inspiration is gonna go to Aurora for introducing new character. Hell yeah, exciting, great, and I'll put under the gun, but you did well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Alvara.
Yeah, it's also going to go to Aurora. Not just introducing the new character, but I think the convo on the way to the gardens and what that kind of brought out with your character as well. I thought you did a really good job role playing that. So that's why you have my vote for me.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Aurora.
I would say that I have to give it, just for making me crack up, I have to give it to Audryn. For
Hell
immediately upon meeting me, just putting on the moves and trying his damnedest.
He had a wowie zowie moment.
I thought that was really funny, and it was funny to. It was fun to roleplay with that. I had a good time doing that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Alrighty, Humi.
I'm gonna have to give it to Mina, because they got the statue. That's like another big piece to this, I think. And I think we could use it to maybe find some more about our story.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Mina.
I'm also gonna give it to Aurora because introducing a new character is always interesting and cool.
You.
Alrighty, numbers.
What's the tally right now?
It's 3 for Aurora, 1 for Mina, 1 for Audryn.
Decided already.
I think Mina deserves it because the wild shape came in really handy, and it was quick thinking, and got us the little statue.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Well, in a majority vote, I believe that will go to our new character introduced this week, Aurora.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Woo.
Thank you so much, everyone. And don't forget to vote on over in our Discord server for the community inspiration vote, which I'm going to be posting as soon as we hop off this here stream. But thank you so much for joining us, everyone, tonight. Thank you so much for all the saving throws and the gift subs already, and the coffees. You guys are so amazing. You guys got us
Thank you
really
so
good and
much.
tipsy already.
Oh my god, thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
And also
And
curse
there's
you.
more where that came from.
There is. We'll be back another time this week, either Wednesday or Thursday, with some kind of game that we'll be goofing around in. So be sure to join us later on this week.
We love
Yeah.
you.
And keep
I
an
love
eye
you
out on
more
the
than all of
Discord because I'll
them.
be streaming holiday movies.
Hell yeah.
Alright, gang. We're heading off. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Wait.